banana. Like this shit. Ooh, I got that. How much you all weigh? Let's see. I could or should. No laptop, crazy review. What up? Who here? Enough people come on, I'm gonna go on the big screen. I'm still 167 pounds. That's wild. Still on this plant diet. Who's here? Like the stream, y'all. These psycho. Hold on, I don't have no bananas. So I'll be doing that with walnuts and apples. Let me wash the dishes first. What up? I hate when y'all just sit there and stare at me. That's so weird, man. Wow, it's really pouring and raining. What's up? My speed videos, man. This would be the best time. It's always y'all still just staring at me. Freaky ass boys and girls. I wasn't expecting something to say that. I ain't gonna hold it. I'm like, finally, y'all done staring? Y'all want to talk now? Who this? Miguel, what up? Miguel, you been here? First and foremost, you gotta say where you from. You gotta say what time it is. Cause I'm in Manhattan, I'm in New York. I may say a reference and y'all don't know because of the time. It's 6 o'clock, I believe, right now. So where are you from? A lot of people in here, not enough likes. I get nervous and weirded out when you guys just sit there and stare and nobody says nothing. I'm like, that'd be really... Sometimes there'd be 35 people in there and not one person to say nothing for 5, 10 minutes. I'll be like, yo, what you guys are looking at? Okay, I see some people talking. Let me... No, we'll make it work. Trust me, believe. I'm gonna make it work. We're gonna keep fighting for that. You gotta say where you from and like the stream. What up, Miguel? Elisa, what up? It's 6 here. Here where? I'm in Manhattan. Well, I'm in New York. David, what up? Where you from, David? David and Miguel and Lisa. Where are you from? Everything I love, I'm gonna go that way. I see. Let's see, come out with the trunk. Oh, I see blue handwriting. That's when you know family's in the house. I'm doing this plant diet, boy. And I told you, I was drinking caffeine. I basically was addicted to caffeine, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, for working out. When you stop drinking caffeine, man, and you know, it's a downer drug. So, and yeah, it is a drug. Everything hurt. I mean, not that bad, but if you mess with caffeine and you stop drinking caffeine, well, I was using it for exercising, so. That's why I had to switch up my whole workout routine. I only worked out from the house for this week. Simp's in the house. What's good, Simp? Where everybody else from? Why y'all all of a sudden quiet? You know what be super weird, Simp? It'd be like 30-something people in here. They don't, cause you know what? One good thing about YouTube, when you come on your live, around the times they say, like those times are accurate, all right? Like they say, a lot of people watch your page around this time, or a lot of people watch your lives around this time. If you go on live, it'll throw 30, 40 people in quick, boom, but you gotta keep them. I'll see like 30, 40 people here sit sometimes for like 8 minutes. Nobody say nothing, they just stand at the screen. I'm like, that's weird as hell. What up, TLK? TLK, you been here before? Alright. Well, damn, I gotta cook again? Or do I? Trying to rain real hard, that ain't stopping nothing. I promise you it ain't. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go get that. So if I get that early tomorrow, then. Why y'all so quiet? Say something. Cool. Okay, who that saying something? All right. Frankie, what up? I don't know. I don't take no TRT, and I don't take steroids and none of that shit. But yeah, Simp, listen, I'm telling you, it be weirding me out. Then I'll come, pause. I start my live, I look, say 0. You know, it take a little minute, it take a couple, 2-3 minutes sometimes for YouTube to let everybody know. I look back, it'll say 25. Look again, it'll say 30. I'm like, okay. No, somebody gonna say something now. I'll be sitting here having a full conversation with myself. Yeah, man, cause you know, yeah, like the stream. Yeah, man, when you come in the room, you gotta say, like the stream. You come in the room, you gotta like the stream, subscribe, and say where you're from and what time it is. I'll say that at least 20 times. I'm like, hold on, ain't nobody listening. I look, it'll still say 25, 30 people. I'm like, what y'all doing? Just staring at me? Uh-oh. Chuck's in the house. Whenever you see blue writing, that means it's family. This rain thing, you think the rain stopping something? Chuck? I'm on my plant-based diet this week, so I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna look smaller. No creatine, no fish, no protein powder. Well, you know, the thing I was using a lot was the caffeine. And when you stop caffeine, Lord have mercy, because it's a downer drug. You might as well say caffeine is like heroin. Well, no, it's not a downer drug, excuse me. It's strong like a downer drug. You stop caffeine, everything start hurting. And you got a lot of people scared to stop who drink 10 to 15 cups of coffee a day. Yeah, I know people like that, and they just don't. They don't see it as a problem. They're like, 50, 60. The hell? What that rain? That rain thing just stopping something? I still got a drill to go do, so yeah, I'm still a gangster. People stay bothering me. I just gotta put a little straightening out there, let them know I'm the boogeyman. This rain thing is stopping something? Nah, not when I gotta go outside and act like the boogeyman. Hell nah. I love acting like the boogeyman, y'all. But what you gotta be careful of. Oh, y'all writing something? Let me see what y'all saying. But this rain thing is stopping something. It's coming down hard too, boy. When I tell you I'm trying to make all this shit work, ain't nothing been working right, man. Everything been falling apart, breaking up. I don't got the money for it, nothing, no help. You say, how? Oh, my day was cool. Or Chuck? Wow, bro. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, where you from? What you know about Wu-Tang? Hold up. And there ain't no damn Wu-Tang as your thumbnail. Who is that? Johnny Bravo on steroids? Why his chin so big? Oh, no, that look like a cartoon Jay Leno. Wu-Tang, where you from? He said, why do I have on a do-rag? You must be a white person. Why do, matter of fact, let me ask. Because I don't think people, okay, how many white people we got in here? Simp, I know you, huh? Does anybody know, because y'all know, y'all listen to American, you know, all these white guys that own the record labels, they got everybody believing one thing. What is a do-rag used for? Question of the day. And if any of y'all say to do drills, you're getting blocked. Because I'm like, I don't believe nobody, especially young white folks, I don't believe y'all know what a do-rag is used for. Because you see 50 Cent with it in his whole career. Man, so I gotta get another pants, man. Question of the day. Y'all answer that question, I do a backflip. What is a do-rag used for? Oh, Cheeseburger got it right. Cheeseburger, you must be from the South. You're right, Wu-Tang. I ain't got no ways. What does OW stand for, Wu-Tang? Oh, let me see, because I got smaller, y'all. It's a few people in here. I go on the big screen. There's a few people in here. Damn it. I go on the big screen, so it may freeze for 2 seconds, y'all. Wasn't as forthcoming. Memphis in the building. Yeah, I can tell, because you know I used to live in Florida, right? In the South, and there was this hood brother called Hot Dog. I said, where you guys get these names from? Y'all just too damn hungry. Every corner in Florida is an expertise on some type of food. Steak and loving, cheese land. Just every corner got a fast food chain that is an expertise It's something. Y'all love y'all some food in the South. I have some family in Miami. Oh, I got family. Well, this near Orlando. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's called Ocoee. Hold on. I got smaller, y'all. I got smaller. Up to the big screen. Yeah, I got smaller, y'all. Memphis. Yo, Memphis. What's going on with Memphis cheeseburger? Why y'all murder rate getting like that or got like that? I'm on a plant diet right now, so I got smaller. And that's the only reason I don't continue, because everybody needs to eat plant. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. I ain't all that stuff. I do go on plant diet, so because vegans they don't wear animal, all types of. I'm not going that hard. I just will eat plants because I'm one that cleans out your second brain. When you when you eat plants, it's better. Point blank period. You just need to understand what plants to eat, and you can keep a certain size. It's just me. I'm gonna get smaller. The longest I went was a whole month. Felt great. Felt great. Got my juice blends. Right? You know what I mean? Because from eating animal, it creates mucus and inflammation. Plus, I used to take caffeine. Just if you are consuming stuff that is not natural for the body, you need to, and cheeseburger and all of y'all, I need y'all to sub up too. Oh, W3F, I didn't even see you. What up, W3F? Y'all need to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But just living the SAD, standard American diet, fried foods, fast foods, corner store foods, junk foods, processed foods. Appreciate that, cheeseburger. At the end of the live, I do sub for sub also. But everybody needs to do it. That's why when people have lower back pains, I'm 43. Yeah, I don't smoke or drink. Yeah, we don't do that on this side. Huh? I'm 43 years old. Right? You're not gonna get this old. And me too. Don't get me wrong. And I gotta start. You know what? Simp, because this rain trying to make me stay inside, but I had something for real to do. Like, people still bother me. But, I appreciate that, cheeseburger. But listen, when you don't smoke or drink, and don't get me wrong, I used to take ecstasy. Alcohol was my thing, though. Because, I used to sell drugs back in the day, so. And I walked everywhere. This is New York. I walked everywhere. The reason I could drink so much, because if you walk from Brooklyn to Queens and you drink a pint, you're gonna sober up. And that was bad. Because New York, you walk everywhere, so you'll sober up. If you get high and you in New York, you'll be able to become too high, because you'll be sobering up walking everywhere. But that was years ago. And even back then, you got a cousin that lives in Bushwick? Yeah, Bushwick, that's where the Spanish people are. But the only time I seen New York is you know what's funny? New York is a melting pot because everybody comes here. Everybody from all over I promise you, if we really sat down, because I interview women. I don't know if you know, cheeseburger. I interview women. I interview them, ask them fun questions. On this page. It's on a new page, but this page got like over 1,000 interviews. Plus, on this page, I show people how to eat, exercise. Appreciate that, Miggy. If you're new, you definitely need to hit the sub button and hit that like button too. You black and Hispanic? You're black and Hispanic, not black and Spanish. Black and Hispanic or Latino. Because if you're Spanish, that means you're from Spain. But I interview women. I done took down a lot of the Hispanic. And when I interviewed them before I took them down, oh, what up, 16, 18, you're definitely new, right? If you're new, you gotta hit the like button, then hit the subscribe button. This rain trying to act funny. Oh, you Latino? Oh, okay, there you go. But the only time I seen in New York when we were all together, because New York, even though it's so diverse, it's separate like a mother out here, man. You new? Oh, okay, well, I interview beautiful women, right? Especially if you're a girl, you need to sub up and like the stream. But I got a new page, but this page already got like over 1,000 interviews. I interview women from Asia, Africa, North America, South America. Ask them, how is life being a woman from where you from. Fun interviews. I'm doing all right. I woke up breathing and healthy. Really, I ain't doing the best, but I woke up breathing and healthy. Because they got you're right, Cheeseburger. I try to get certain people. I normally get like other content creators, though. You from the UK? What time is it in the UK right now? And what time was it in Memphis again, Cheeseburger? I forgot. See, but yeah, I post on my other pages. If y'all don't follow me, Roses from on TikTok. You from the UK? What is it, like 9 o'clock in the UK right now? Leanne, excuse me. We're gonna call you 16, 18. But yeah, they got a spot around Wall Street. 11:40. Oh, 5:40. Okay, Memphis is an hour back. UK, yeah. But it's 6:40 in New York. But yeah, interview women, post those joints. If you are new, it's a lot of people in here, not enough likes. I hope y'all ain't just staring at me. Here we go with the corny jokes. Crayon, you're definitely new, but you need some Gatorade to give your jokes some electrolytes because they dry as hell. So let me get the jokes out the way. Cheeseburger and 1680. This is what they normally say. You in prison. You look like CJ from GTA with the do-rag. When I got the do-rag off the waves and the glasses, say you look like Jamie Foxx. You sound like Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock. Boom, there you go. Got all the jokes out the way. A lot of people, that's what they say. They say that all the time. That's why when Sip just said he was playing something, and I don't even play. I gotta start streaming on I'm telling you, man, everything just started breaking down, man. my laptop. I got 2 laptops. They both broke at the same time. I'm like, I ain't got it no more, man. Save some ladies for the rest. Raider, you're definitely new. If you're new, Raider, hit the like button, but definitely hit the subscribe button. I got y'all. Listen, on here, I just be having super fun. And don't get me wrong, though. When you out there, because I do this in my spare, I've been handing out roses at least twice a month for like 15 years. Because it gets you girls. Listen, I don't care if she a cop. I'll be a doctor. I don't care what she is. If you buy a bouquet of roses and you walk for 2 blocks, because women are, whoever like that stream just now, I love you to life. I love you to life. Oh, I love you to death. Words of frequencies. No more I love you to death. I love you to life. But women will be on the internet all day talking about they hate her. They be hot, horny as hell out there. Just like this. So I appreciate that, Raider. After every stream I do sub for sub. What up, David? David, you're definitely new. Is this hey yo, Cheeseburger, look at the jokes. I'm telling you. Watch, they gonna keep coming. Cause you know I'm on live around the time y'all coming in. So you're gonna get these jokes, these trash jokes. Alright, get the GTA jokes. I know I look like CJ. Never even played GTA. Cause of that, I may have to play GTA. Why do I got all of them lights on? No. But anyway, yeah, man. This rain thing is stopping something. I was gonna go out and try to get some content, but I did post. If y'all got TikTok, my TikTok is Roses from Ben. Actually, you do look like. Look at David. You're funny, David. 93, is that the year you were born, David? You look like 50 Cent. ZD Mamik. Number 1, ZD Mamik. Stop letting YouTube name you. Take 2 seconds out your day and think of a good name. I'm just saying it like that. Is that how you pronounce it? ZD Mamik? Where you from, ZD Mamik? And what time is it? And David, where you from, David? David Christie. Oh, that's your year, huh? Oh, okay. So how old does that make you? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Yeah, see, it's not on this page. I don't drop videos on this page no more. I just use this page to go live. Because I brought this page to damn near 3,000 followers and I had left. Because I got this apartment, a lot of bad things was happening, man. A lot of bad. I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm out there creating all this content, spending all this money on roses. Nobody was supporting it. Appreciate that, David. I live in Manhattan, in New York. I'm 43, Raider. Oh, you 33? You made it. You made it. But yeah, I live in Manhattan. But yeah, I had left this page like a dummy. Created a family. That's why you see some of the blue writing. Whenever you see blue writing, you know that's family. But created damn near 3,000 followers. Now I don't want to say if I created a big old family on this and then I left because I wasn't getting no money because at the day we do want money for when we post, man. You know what I mean? The watch time hours wasn't clicking, so I had left trying to make longer videos. It didn't work. Had people from my live from this page, yo, where you been? Where you been? Because YouTube's it. Just get out and live in Soho, wild small world. Oh, you in Soho? Okay, well you probably seen me before. I went viral a couple of times. I be at Soho also. But I interview women all over NYC. But yeah, I was on Body by Mark. Oh, you seen me before? Next time I take a trip to Cheeseburger, I tell everybody this. Don't get me wrong. I don't meet nobody because there's been some crazy chicks on here, crazy, and gay niggas too. All right, trying to think they gonna set me up to rape me or some dumb crap. My nigga's one of the most corrupt mofos. I can tell you're 5 years old. Why do you want to be named after a corrupt person? What does that make you feel like? Tell me that. Do you think you get his street cred? He the gangster, not you. My phone. Oh no. But I tell people if anybody who comes to New York and y'all see Ben on live, cause don't get me wrong, I'll be just come right. Just come right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still crazy, right? But just come right, cause I don't try to give my low all the time. Cause when you out there being nice, you brolic chicks all up. I'll be out there damn near butt naked for these women. And I'm telling you, I tell fellas, buy some roses. That's all I'm saying. Buy roses, walk 2 blocks. Now my hair, it ain't right now. I'm in the house. Why your name resembled Ozempic? So are you from Bosnia? Is that what you're saying? You're Bosnian? Man, I was supposed to dip out too, man. This nigga lucky. I swear I'm gonna get that nigga. Promise you. Simps back. Double low. Yeah, I need to, cause I'm like, this ain't really trying to act funny. One thing about streaming, it allows me to look everywhere. That's why whenever, I don't care what state or part of the world I'm in, whenever I want to know about an area, I'm like, damn, should I go to 14th? It's a streamer there. Either they on YouTube Live, Kick, Twitch, TikTok. Nah, it's like when you act nice out here, yo, but I'm him for real though, cause especially when I used to put people on. It's just now I need help, nobody want help, all right? And when people see me with an exclusive shoe, cause you know what I mean, I get flopped. But they like, he's still out there doing crime, making money. He don't want to help me. Nah, that's not what it is, man. Or all of the above. David, what'd you say? You asked me a question there? All of the above. You say what? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, when I say I don't meet people. If I'm on live and y'all see me, yeah, come through, shake my hand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't definitely meet nobody else for that. I try not. Well, chicks, women, because they gonna rape me and do all types of stuff. You should see what they do when I be out there damn near butt naked. But besides that, yeah, I don't, I'm not, hey, yo, man, meet me. Because it get mixy and tricksy, man. You be so surprised. People, as I say, people, if you're not used to it, that's why I'm him for real. Like, I go through a lot of different things. That's why, especially social media helps you understand how much it is out there in the world. Like, if it doesn't happen to a lot of people, they don't believe it. Right? Like things that happen to celebrities. Like, and I don't know how old you got. Well, we could say like T.I., the rapper, his bodyguard got killed from a guy who don't even know T.I. just hating on him. That happens with me. Like a person will see me one time and really go hard. Don't like whether he's a gay man saying he angry, I don't want to be gay with him, or a little dick nigga, excuse my language, who just he raised just by mom, so he raised with the intimidated factor, because that's a woman, that's a female characteristic, to be that intimidated by somebody you don't even know, by a man that you don't even know. So I'll have brothers like do shoot like that. You know what I mean? Women too. You know what I mean? But not that much with the women, but So I had to, whenever I do this, I had to create a system. I used to stay in one spot because I'm funny. Y'all see how animated I am. I'll be out there. I try to do this maybe 2, 3 times a week, but I'm really trying to make this work. I want to turn this into a business, right? But nobody's supporting me. You know what I mean? Especially when you're out there being nice. I was spending hundreds of dollars a week when I first started this, giving out roses, and it was hectic. It was hectic, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna end up doing something to somebody, and I don't even want to bring that type of energy. I really was trying to. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cautious though, right? But what I look like out there positive, and then somebody make me kill them. It's like I don't want to bring those two worlds together. So I had to understand. Okay, Ben, you go out to be nice. Well, number one, whenever I go out, I like to meet 2 people and learn 2 new things. Right? That's my rules. And I've been like that forever. I'm 43. I've been doing that forever. Oh yeah. So what I had to start doing when I go to an area, because it's for the content. When I go to an area, I'll pick 4 spots in the area. Boom, 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 boom. I'll advertise free roses, or if I don't got the roses, because I told you the gay people was hard on me for a minute. It's like, nigga, we want you to be gay. I'm like, give me a rose. I'm like, nigga, I don't, because you're a dude. If I give you this rose, you're gonna automatically think we gonna fuck. So they was out there trying to fight me. That's probably why you left, huh, David? But yeah, I think I did pretty decent, right, with this live. I think I did pretty decent, half an hour. But yeah, I try not to I'm surprised. Damn, my lower back's killing me. People don't know how to act. Well, yeah, you're right. People don't know how to act. Well, no. Listen, it's a lot of people when you like. I'll put it like this, and this is plain the best way to put it. If you're somebody everybody wants to have sex with, you're gonna have a lot of people who don't like it. Facts. Yeah, if you are somebody that everybody want to have sex with, especially here. Oh yeah, the internet. Yeah. I mean, the internet though, I got used to that. That's when I really started taking the internet more serious, like really last year. And that's when I figured out the whole mod thing and all of that. Cause yeah, they used to troll like crazy, but just in real life, like I go through a lot. I have people who see me once who would try to hurt me, like really kill me. Then certain people would tell me what's going on. That's why I would like it, all right? Cause I was pretty like for example, I'm black. I was over there around the college, not no projects, nothing. I don't hang out no projects. I don't do that shit. Police came, drove up. Oh, come here. What? We're gonna take you to this. They said you mistaken identity. I'm like, how many people go through that? So, oh no, it's all good. I appreciate that though, David. But that's why when I was started to really popularize this niceness, because I would hand out roses like twice a month, and I was giving a lot of girls over it. And I've been doing that for 15 years. I didn't record it. It's just some white boy, he recorded me. It went viral, and he made like $60,000 off it. That's what had me. I was like, damn, you can make that much money doing this stuff? That's why I started recording last year. And it was crazy, but Body by Mark. I was on his joint because he's a white boy. He old though. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just being nice doesn't pay. So I really do it because I love women. I'm gonna be honest. Being nice does not pay. It don't. If you are what people like to do on the internet that will pay you for the internet, you gotta be negative. You gotta be negative, and people will watch your video. Or one thing that people love to do, because there's lots of children, they like to accuse you for being gay. So if you do something sweet, you do a lot of sweet stuff on your video, they'll watch your video. And I'm like, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough when I be out on the street. If I would have accepted any money from the gay community, I'd be up about $35,000. I wouldn't be in debt, put it like that. I have gay men talking about, hey man, I gave you $10,000, come home with me. I'm like, I ain't doing all that crazy shit. Yo, oh yeah. What? Listen. A gay man, because you know it's a lot of mental issues in their community. But that's why I tell them, if people gonna be gay, don't be a part of the LGBT, because those people in that community, the Puff Daddies and the Jeffrey Epsteins, they're at the top of the LGBT, and they're controlling these people to make them extremely blind and to back their devilish ways. And they'll back it too because of the history. Yeah, man, you hate that shit. Nah, it's the dudes. The dudes want to sleep with all men. That's what makes that whole thing, you know what I mean? And if you ain't down for that, how they say, either get down or lay down. But then I got a lot of cool gay people too, though. But like, when certain people out there will see, first time they see me and hate me, some of my gay homies, all right, they be like, oh, you know that nigga down low. I'm like, word? He's like, that's why that nigga, he was plotting. I'm like, hold on, who? I don't even know him. He's like, yeah, he been around. It's like the first time he came around here. I know he gay though. You most likely making him horny. I'm like, that nigga gay? It's like, yeah, he gay. Yo, that's why it's, oh, and you know what's crazy? It's great to have a gay homie tucked. You know what I mean? Or just somebody who's aware to watch your back. Because they'll, you know what I mean? And I'll have certain people, decent people, very few, I don't got no friends, associates, who will look out. Because, you know, people really try to go crazy on black men. I'll be out there handing out the roses. I don't say, hey, Jenny, here's a rose. Or, oh, yeah, gems, I love the gems. But I go, gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, when black women, especially black women, and other black women tell me, but they want, I really do this to change the way women think about men, because, David, when I tell you women been trained to really despise men, because of feminism and the gay community, man, they got women really, really hating men. Women hate men so much. And I just lie, because when I talk to them, I'm like, oh no, you guys are all beautiful. You don't all hate us. No, they like want all of us to be gay. This is what they believe. They think, because you know, higher estrogen levels, it confuses them, right? Women hate men so much that, especially white women, right? But if you find a great white woman, she's great though. Don't get me wrong, because there's great women out there. But it's just the terrible ones that do all the work to be terrible. Simp, word up, simp. But some white women will go to classes, random classes that talks about black history and what the white man did to the black man, just so she could hate men more. Ain't that some shit? I'm like, damn. Right? I appreciate that, David. Because some white girl, because, you know, they'll come to me and try to think they'll trick me to go to the courses. Because I go, free rose. They'll come to get the rose. What are you doing? I go, yeah, I'm just, you know, in this country, they don't treat women that the best. So I'm just trying to show you guys how to be treated. And some women who hate men so much, they're like, I can't say F you. Because it'll look crazy. Because, you know, lots of areas which I try to always do, when I hand out roses, I try to be around a lot of police. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I try to be around lots of police. Those are the best places. But don't get me wrong, because the gay, you know what I mean? You still have people try you. Right? But this girl, she thought she was clever. She tried to get me to go to a course because she's telling me about misinformation. Right? No, yo, people really don't understand how when you're acting nice, they're like, and then, just like I said, if everybody want to have sex with you, everybody get jealous. The ones who, they're like, hey, why are you looking at him? I'm here. Go to the gym then. But just like I said, I'm serious about the gay men or down low or women or people in general. Like, it's a lot of negativity that comes out of this. That's why some people, if you do what I do in your spare time, you gotta be careful, man. Because you'll be shocked of certain. You'll be like, hold up, like, because you won't. That's why I said, well, I'm glad I go through it so much. Because when people who maybe have seen you once, they will hate you so much, and you don't even know it. That's what's dangerous. Because you don't even know them. They probably walk by past you, coming from work or something, seeing you doing that and be like, who the fuck is he? Now they hate you to death. You don't even know who that was. They just come, she or he just, they just walk right by. They didn't stop. They just looked at you like, even though I know how to peep that now. And next time they'll come, oh, they're gonna try something, but it'll blindside you because you don't even know. Oh yeah, no. Listen, today's. It's a lot. That's why I got another channel for that. Right? It's a lot, but I love handing out roses because it's a reason why we are how we are. It's like it's a lot of structural things that was put into place that makes us how we are, whether it's good or bad. Right? So you're a bot. Nah, cause it's a lot that go on. That go on, and you don't gotta be in no ghetto or no hood. I'm just glad I went through it. So, cause people who don't go through it, they'll be oblivious to it, and that is also dangerous. Even though it's like, cause like especially if you grow up with both your parents, like how I did. Your parents will shelter you from a lot of the reckless stuff in the world, but I hopped off the porch early, so I got to see a lot. Like, nah, yo. Yeah, you could randomly get hurt. Jar, what up? Jar Binkleton. When do you go to sleep at night? Who you telling? I don't go to sleep, Jar. That's what I need to work on. Jar, you definitely knew I need you to hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. David, where you from again? Yeah, it's 7 p.m. Oh, yeah, you said New York. You said Soho. Yeah, Soho. I like Soho. But yeah, I stick and move. When I go to a spot, I pick 4. If I go to Soho, Financial District, Wall Street, Times Square, Bryant Park, any of those areas, I'll have 4 spots. Bang, 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 bang. I'll do 20 minutes at each spot. And go, because people, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like one question I get, especially with women, they go, why are you being nice? I go, okay, if you don't get your dumb ass out my face. Why are you being nice? But yeah, it wasn't paying, so it wasn't. So I had to switch it up a little bit. Yo, Staten Island, you in VA now, right? Staten Island, people be sleeping on Staten Island, right? Even though Wu-Tang came out and they were very strong. They definitely put Staten Island on the map. But because popularity doesn't consistently come out of Staten Island, and when it does though, they don't put it on the forefront like that, because Wu-Tang, you got Mac Wilds, like you don't have a lot of people, if they are especially if they're actors, they don't talk about where they're from a lot. Alright, but Staten Island, there's a lot of guys get money out there, I'll tell you that much. And I was born in Africa, and Liberian, so Africa's a continent with a lot of countries. So all Africans don't act the same. So the Africans that you may see a lot around Soho, or I see like Senegalese people, like real black, or Canal Street, or 125th in Harlem, or there's Liberians. They're in Staten Island. It's like 30 blocks of them. You look like a Liberian. What you mean they got you? Oh, you mean on some, they got your back? Damn, it really started raining type, heavy type. That nigga lucky. I'm gonna get that nigga. I just gotta say this stuff. But, Simp, you right. I should just look this up and play this shit. It's like, I don't, but I have to, though. Number one, last time I turned it on was like a week ago. Maybe like 10 days ago. I may need to turn it on again, though. Because I could stream, after my laptops broke, I'm like, damn, because I was streaming. getting that, especially with Kick, Staten Island has changed a lot. No, not the same. Oh yeah, a lot of places changed. Like I'm in East New York. Number one, somebody people get killed every day, and a lot of people don't even know that. I used to date somebody who dealt with all the dead bodies that happened in a day, and in New York, 200 people get killed every day. But yeah, on my block, it's like three new buildings, three new apartment buildings. Lots of people walk around Brooklyn. A lot of white people walk around Brooklyn at night. And certain parts of Manhattan too. It's just, so you see a lot of change. But just like I said, it's hopefully for the better. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but what's smart is whenever I see white folks, it's just black people. I understand the culture and the anatomy of the human body. Whenever I see my phone just glitched. It's pretty safe here, not bad. What, Soho? Oh, no, yeah, no, he said, the reason I was saying that day was because Simp was like, things changed. And I'm like, yeah, I like us being around police. I don't adhere to the uneducated black folks that these white record labels put hundreds of millions of dollars behind, and everybody go, look at how all black people are. It's like, no, that's the few. That's the negative ghetto ones. Just like how you got negative ghetto Asians in Chinatown, negative ghetto Russians in that Russian part of Brooklyn. Go around that Russian part of Brooklyn. Them brothers out there gangster. Take your head off. And I had to understand their posture too. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It is a stereotype. It's just these white record labels. You know what I mean? They find one. They go to the ghetto. They ain't gonna go to the white ghetto. They ain't gonna go to the Asian ghetto. They ain't gonna because the main consumers of hip hop are white folks. So white people, they clever, man. They y'all intelligent people. They say, okay, I noticed that our children love these dangerous black people. They don't like the dangerous white ones. They don't like the dangerous Asians. They don't like the dangerous Indians. They like the uneducated, dangerous black. Here, 50 Cent, here's $100 million. Tell your story. So 50 go telling his story. Now you got everybody around the whole world. See? Look at how all the black people in America are. They ain't the only ones that are dangerous. They're the only ones that are uneducated. But yeah, once you understand that, you work around it. You know what I'm saying? You work around it. Alright, y'all was chopping it up for pretty long. Yeah, that's the Haitians. They got them out here too. And you know what's crazy? Them Haitians, not even a Zopound, but yeah, they crazy though. But just like I said, like New York is a melting pot, but it's a lot of separation because you got certain spots planted with Haitians, certain spots planted with Hispanics, certain spots planted with Latinos, Asians, Russians. So when you go to them areas where the Haitians are, these regular old Haitian men, they're out of control. Of course. No, I don't got no best friends. I mean associates though, because I don't treat nobody treat me like how I treat them, so I don't really say. I had a white girl, like I sleep with all women. You need to watch my see when I spit about race, that's what makes people say that. But no, me, I'm different though. Yeah, I mean I deal with all types of people. Look at my page. But and the only reason all women have been manipulated because of the gay community and radical feminism, and it's because of epigenetics and stuff of that nature. I don't want to get too much into the facts, but white women, Filipino women. Listen, white women and Filipino women, some of the best. They're some of the best women to work with if you're trying to do a relationship. But I don't recommend no young man getting into a relationship unless he's 35 or older. And And young men don't even know, especially in America, you don't start living till you're 40. Yeah, and they don't. Number one, the average man in America, black, white, green, yellow, and look all of this up. This is all gonna be recorded. Y'all can look it up. The average man in America is not Michael Jackson. We not a millionaire at 5 years old. The average man in America reaches his financial stride, meaning has money in the bank and his bills are paid. The average man in America reaches his financial stride from the age of 45 to 55. Look all that up. It's just that's not what they're going to promote to us. That's why it's such a stressed culture. Our cortisol levels are extremely up. Everybody's stressed out. That's why the average person doesn't get good sleep, especially in New York. Because you feel you're supposed to be way further than you are. And then there are a lot of things that are holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, once with TikTok was really making a lot of people rich. And then Trump, like when Trump got hired, and it's not just because of him, because he's not the worst president, but he's not the best either. But he came in and he messed it up with the TikTok. TikTok, especially with white women, it was really making regular people rich like a mother. And you still could get money from it, but it was just easier. Nah, it's not that everyone's gay now, David. It's just that they don't have no restraints. Because you got to understand. Okay, I don't want to get too deep, but might as well, right? The male anatomy, right? Every man has 100 million sperm cells, which is created from a higher testosterone level. We were created higher testosterone levels. It creates a strong man, a stronger being, and a hornier being, right? So what back in the days when I was younger, what young boys and young girls used to be taught was to control that part of them that would mess them up later on in life. Younger boys used to be taught to control your sex drive. Young girls used to be taught to control their emotions. If you did not have those two things under control, it would cripple you or F up your life when you got older. Now, young boys actually did start to control their sex drives more, right? Straight boys, right? Because you got women promoting so much they hate men and so on and so forth. But gay men, they didn't. So if yeah, but you just have to stay away from it, because in this country you have to lie. There's trillions of dollars being made off of lying to women, gays, Jews, everybody. Like, if you don't lie, people are really, and it's crazy that the fans will do that. They will break your ass. It's not just because they'll see somebody they look up to. Like, for example, there's a rapper called La Russell, right? La Russell came out and he said Lil Wayne basically be saying nothing in his raps. Because he's like, Lil Wayne promotes being a blood, and he's like, I know guys that actually became bloods. Me too. And he's like, I know guys that became gang members because of Lil Wayne. He said that. Oh, he raps basically about nothing, which is true. Everybody went against him. They canceled him. But then he came out with another. He thought the best thing to counter that was to say something like Epstein was. He did a Kanye West move, but I'm like, you're not a billionaire like Kanye. But he came and said like Epstein was smart in a way, and I understood what he tried to say. But everybody's not gonna take it like that because you're a black man. The first thing people are trained to do is jump on black. It's like when Kanye West said, "Man, it seemed like slavery was a choice." They don't understand the psychology of what Kanye was talking about. 100 slaves in the cotton field, 2 slave owners in the house. Why didn't these 100 slaves take over the house? That's what he was saying. But people are taught in America, it's like tradition. Yeah, but I try to not dwell on it, but you gotta be aware. That's why I get with any woman I want. I sleep with any woman I want. I marry any woman I want, whether she white, black, Asian, but you know they try, black power. Number one, the child is still gonna be considered black. That's number one. Right? I don't conform to all of that. When gay people always try me, I done got people try to drug me 2 separate times. Yeah, because you know the name of these guys' game, because it's the guys that make that community terrible. The name of their game is to try to trick you. So the ones who came up, the down low ones, and the Transformers. You know what I'm saying? Transformers, she came out the girl bathroom, Hispanic, came out the girl bathroom, Long story short, she was drinking, and I didn't even drink at the time. But her ass was, their ass was so fat. I was like, damn! But I had to take a doo-doo. So I said, hold up, come here, girl. He kept going. Whatever. They kept going. I took a doo-doo, came back out the bathroom. They was coming out the girl's bathroom again. I said, oh, so... And they had a liquor on them, and I said, yo, what you drinking? They just went like this and gave me a cup. I'm looking at the bottom, I see the stuff. Then you got these guys, these down low guys, they're very powerful. Like the Puff Daddies. And you won't even, and what's crazy is they'll have a group of people. Let's say you have a business meeting or something. 10 people in there. 8 of them are down low. And you're like the only straight one. And now they keep hitting on you, and you're like, hold on, what? Then you realize it. Now you're like, yo, hell, I'm good. Now everybody, even the straight, the one or two or three straight people, everybody will come at you and say, yo, you tripping. I'm tripping. This nigga trying to lick my pee-pee. I ain't with all that. So it's crazy. It's just once I started to peep all of that, I understood more of how to move, because especially when you're a straight man. Straight men, and especially straight black men, hell yeah, they'll treat you like you the one. Oh, don't ever get in a situation. That's why you gotta peep that more, like, you know what I'm saying? Because in the 80s, well, early 90s, like when you first was born, if a man said, hey, yo, David, those some nice sneakers, man, that's all it meant. These days, they're like, hey, yo, David, that's some nice kicks. He want to put his mouth on you, brother. I seen it switch too. But does that mean all of them are terrible? No, but too many of them are. And everybody lets them do too much. That's why you see Saucy saying a lot of them came out in the news recently for raping little boys. I'm like, that's old. But we gotta lie. Oh, what? He raped a little boy? I ain't never heard. I know, I believe it. But just like I said, is that mean all of them are terrible? No, but God be on you. It's like that's that sex drive. When you got two, like when a man, not me, but when a straight man gets with a woman, if she said, no, I don't want to sleep with you, I don't want to have sex with you, what you got to do? Because the average woman does not get raped. So you got to go back to the drawing board if she say you can't get no booty. You got to go get a clean cut, change your clothes, make some more money. You got to do something. To dudes, they rarely are saying no to each other. And I was in the comedy, the entertainment business at one point, and I heard how they move. So when you got two dudes who rarely come saying no to each other, that's how they wire their mind to think like that. They're like, oh no, every guy could lick a pee-pee. So now when they come around you, and 10 times out of 10, they're probably in a high position making some money. Because you know, our number one distraction is women. Yes, women is a big distraction for every man on the planet. With them, it's not. So they could excel into what, you know what I mean, and put their concentration into something, make 100,000, 200,000, maybe $1 million a year. Oh, you about to go to the family? All right, simp. Continue having a great day. Man, I gotta go to, I want to eat again, but I don't. It's 7 o'clock. No. I don't know. Because I really wanted to go do that. It's just, damn. Oh yeah, just be careful of them, David. Just like I said, not all of them, but it's just like I don't conform to all of these things I'm supposed to be. Right? If I get around them, I'm like, you need to, brother, I love everybody in life, but I only love women, get the fuck away. If you see me with a white girl, so what? I used to bring my white girl out at night. No, I'll bring her out at the daytime too. I don't care about the black women saying, hey, I'm supposed to sit here and say black women, no, black women, you treat black men terrible. I'm not gonna go around like I used to exercise around Crown Heights, and that's the Jews own Crown Heights in Brooklyn. They own Man, this is what I always say to myself. Once my money gets legally this time, not illegally. Once I get my money back to what it was legally, I'm gonna continue saving young black boys and young Jewish boys too. Man, they put them Jewish boys through it. I'm like, damn. They be like, yeah, go stay with that rabbi. That rabbi's worth $80 million. Go stay with him and do whatever he said. And this is the father sending his child off. What you think the rabbi doing to that little boy? It's even in their Bible. And I was like, well, damn. I thought it was a lie. I looked it up. And it says stuff like that. So, I'm super cool. I'm not out here saying, hey, yo, John got touched on. I'm not doing all that. Oh yeah, yo, listen. I feel for Jewish young boys, man. It's in their Bible that, you know what I mean? I could pull up the scripture, you know what I mean, where it allows that, and it allows a certain age. You don't say girl, it says boy. And I was like, what the fuck? That's why them out there, boy, I'll be like, them old Jewish men, them older Jewish guys, I don't know. As I said, once I get my money, I'm gonna just save a lot of them, but black boys first, or as much as I could grab. You know, because I used to do that when I was selling drugs. I used to help everybody, Hispanic, Jew. If you needed a job, I had you. You was gonna work. You was gonna work. Yeah, you was gonna work, but you was gonna get some money for working hard. But I'm selling poison to my people. I was selling poison to everybody, people. I don't want to do that shit no more. I done got shot, stabbed. Still, you can't see it in the light, but I ain't with all that no more. Didn't know that Egyptian culture too. What about Egyptian culture? You got a lot. Just like I said, it's so much separation, and it's not necessary. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. And listen, I got love. That's one thing about me. Whenever I was good, and even though I need the help now, and nobody helps me, right? Everything breaking down, everybody going. I had to stop buying roses. At first, I stopped because too many people were trying to be violent. Then money got funny. I ain't got the, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't. Oh hell, yo, man, I'm too cool. You see how cool I am? Yeah, David, I can sit here and tell you so many people's secrets. And you wouldn't, okay, like for example, like this black kid, his mom raped him. Oh, go yeah, that was back, yeah, that was years ago. All of this stuff was 43, 20 years ago? 20 years? Oh, well, no, I'm lying. I came home 2011. Oh, yeah, his mom did that to him. Then later on in life, she get locked up. And mind you, they live you wouldn't notice, it's just he tell, because I'm cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a nurse making money, but I forgot what she got locked up. I think a boyfriend. And these are not like, you would think to hear and see all of these in like the crack infested areas. No, these Jewish people, suburbs, black people, majority, I say at least 95% of the black folks I know, their parents are married or they got a stable job, you know what I'm saying? It's just, yes, some of these situations, and I'll be like, damn, because some of them, I'll catch them. Because some of them are either their mom did something to them or uncle did something to them. The ones with the uncle, they'll try me, because that turns you, I don't want to get too much into the biology of that, but if you get molested by a man and you're a boy at such a young age, it's serotonin and cortisol that the serotonin and the cortisol in your body, it gets, it unbalances the levels, right? So that has a lot to deal with your sexual preference, right? So that's why when you're young and you get molested, once all of those chemicals are secreted too much, unnecessarily, at the unnecessary age, that's when you start to You know what I'm saying? You start to switch and you'll become bisexual. People don't even know that stuff. You can be turned gay. That's what they've been doing, right? With the foods and stuff of that nature. But want to get around me and try me, I have to clip that. Then they'll tell me why they like that, and I'm like, oh, but I don't. Get away from me. Nah, when they tell me, I'm like, oh, I'm not like that, and you need to act right so we can get this money. But when you want to talk, and they'll start spilling. No, it's no. Scientifically and biologically, there's no gay gene, right? There's no gay gene. Scientists have never had a gay gene, so you're not born gay. The only way is that you're born gay, right? The only way is if the embryo is tampered with, right? Meaning the mother's fast, she's a drug user, or she gets abused. You know what I'm saying? So those are because when the embryo is tampered with, a lot of things could happen. Like, for example, you can get like, certain diseases and stuff of that nature, right? But that could also, because it'll unbalance that chemical balance of serotonin and cortisol in the body, right? Yeah, go and look into it. A lot of people don't even know this stuff, all right? You can get turned, like, why do you think, and then a lot of people don't even understand this. Like, when a man's estrogen is raised too high, for a long period of time, it can make him bisexual. Why do you think, if you look at a lot of these products, right, like the waters that you drink, Poland Sprint, a lot of these products, it says BPA free. And people don't even know this stuff, especially when you go to Whole Foods. B as in basketball, P as in Paul, A as in apple. It says BPA free. That's a chemical that when it gets into a man, it raises his estrogen. Right? And a lot of these products, it says BPA free. Why do they have it free? Why don't you want people's estrogen levels raised? Because number one, when your estrogen levels are raised higher, where people don't even know that. They probably see it like, what the hell is BPA? Well, I'm gonna drink this water. They don't even know why I say BPA free. And Whole Foods sell a lot of BPA free products. Right? But when your estrogen levels are raised too high, it distorts your cognitive functioning. What does that mean? It makes it hard to know up from down, left and right. Simple things. That's why, because men and women, we both have testosterone and estrogen. But in the multimedia, they made it seem like estrogen is only prevalent in women. No, it's prevalent in men also. Actually, estrogen is a small part, but it does help in a man determining how masculine we act. Masculine just means the art of defiance. Masculine doesn't mean men. Oh yeah, that's another. Oh yeah, because in the fashion industry, that's because of the fashion industry. The people who are at the top of the fashion industry, and that's the good-looking industry, who are at the top, Versace, all of them. They're going to treat you like that. That's why, because I had an ex, she was Aliga, and she was a model, supermodel. She was born in Germany, raised in Austria, right? And super gorgeous, and she was going through so much. Because when she came out here, number one, in Germany, I'm like, in Germany, the culture in Germany, they'll have random white guys just like looking for children to be models, but it's not even on trying to rape them or nothing. And I didn't even know that. Like, cause that's like weird though, right? Like random white guys just out there looking for 14-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And they'll find them, but just like I said, they won't rape them. At least the ones I know. They don't rape these girls. They'll actually get them into the modeling industry at like 14. Right? So, but when I met her, she was 27. It took her about a good 10, 11 years to finally get to a good modeling agency. But that's what the culture is out there. And she grew up like how they depict a lot of white families that neglect their children act like. She's super gorgeous. She was all cutting her wrist. I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Doing crazy stuff like that. So when she came out here, long story long. Yeah. I mean, No, but when I used to go to shoots with her, because she started to really work with the top 8. That's where I met her, around Wall Street. Wall Street is a condominium where this top, I forgot the name, the top modeling agency, they own like 10 floors. And I kept seeing models around, because I started a business, an errand boy business around there. I'm like, I know these are models because they're slim and they're gorgeous. Black, white, green, yet like, where are they coming from? She met me. She met me and then brought me to the building. And when I went in there, just in the lobby, it was like 10 beautiful. I said, and she's like, oh yeah, you know my modeling agency for those. But when I would go to certain shoots with her, I used to have to be with her like this. Cause there's nothing but gay guys there. They like, cause I used to dress down, but then when she used to take me, I used to tell her I didn't want to go to the shoots because I'm a black, I'm the type of guy that I don't want to go there and then all other women start bothering me and I'm with you. Because that's just how it goes, right? If you want me to, the clubs are crazy there, oh yeah? I got drugged there, thank God. Listen, be careful, David. Be careful. I almost got drugged twice. Well, not with no real drugs. So, gay people, 2 things they do, which is terrible. Right? And I hate talking about this so much, but to be aware. 2 things they do, gay men, to drug you. They'll get crazy. They'll try to drug you to where it'll knock you out. Or they'll try to drug you to give you something to make you super horny. Because in their stupid mind, they think if you get super horny, it's going to make you gay. Yeah, but be careful, man. That's why I don't do drugs. But the main way they try to get you is in fluid. Preferably alcohol. But they'll try juice and all that too now. And they think if they brought one time, like the transformer who came out the bathroom in Target. I was at the supermarket, the one I just said. I don't know what that white stuff was at the bottom of that liquor cup. But then another one, I was like, the water, believe it or not. Yeah, they just want some sort of fluid. Because who doesn't drink something? You know what I mean? The body is, every human, our biology is 75% water. So that's where they think they're clever. But where their mental illness comes in is, as I said, and it's crazy because when I first almost got caught, I'm like, yo, it's crazy because, number one, you think you're gonna drug me, I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna wake up with a wet dick or a sore ass and not want to kill everybody? So that's when I was like, I think they gave me enough drugs to kill me. And I already seen, because I used to be on the dark web a lot too. I already seen gay niggas, they'll fuck a dead body. Yeah, but I don't even like to get that dark. We're getting real dark. It's like, to be aware is to be alive. Don't do drugs. That's what I say. Yo, listen, they use feminism to get people. They use the hatred of women towards men. Like, when I almost got caught, I don't even know if you know who Condoleezza Rice is. Anyway, she was the most powerful black woman at a time when George Bush was in office. I think she was his liaison, right? She was the most powerful black woman. This guy, he tricked me to hang around him, right? Because he kept talking about girls. All the girls he was putting us around, I'm fucking all of them. I'm like, oh, what the hell? He trying to record me, dance with them. I'm like, what the? But he knew all of them. I told you, these guys would be very successful. And they think, because that's why they're going to come at you with money. The only people that fold, that's why in their head they go, man, I love when I get a straight man to turn after I give him money. No, he was never straight. I hate when they do that stuff. They are addicted to straight men. They are addicted to us. I'm like, he wasn't straight. He just took your 10,000 and he was already gay. So enjoy what y'all did, plus he took your money, stupid. But yeah, don't do drugs, man, or try not to. Try not to do so much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I do this road stuff, I started to see more and more. Because when I was in the streets, I already know he want to kill me. Just cause. I know that. So now I know to always be, let's do it. It's nighttime. It's nightmarish. Oh yeah, yeah. It is. As I say, it's Oh, that's good. That's good. That's why I don't promote drug use if that's what people do. Just like I said, because of social norms. Unfortunately, it's a social norm, but because of how they have us, a lot of people can't sleep. So I hear a lot of people say I use drugs to sleep. I smoke weed to sleep. Especially in New York, city that never sleeps. You know what I'm saying? So you will have people say stuff and do stuff like that, but I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I used to do a whole lot of drugs because I was selling it. I'll tell you exactly how my days used to go. I used to pop, as soon as I wake up, I pop an ecstasy pill. I pop an ecstasy pill in the morning, and I throw white liquor. You know, they say throw orange juice on MDMA if get you up. I throw white liquor. Throw white liquor on that thing. And I hop on the train. This is before I went to hustle, because I always used to leave the house with like $1,200 worth of drugs. No money. I owe back then. I only leave with like my bus fare or my train fare, which was like at the time like $2, $1 something. It was back then. And I would leave with my train fare, pop one. By the time I get off the train, it kick in, because that'd be about 15-minute train ride from, because I used to live in Flatbush. Oh yeah, you're in New York, so you know there. I used to live in Flatbush, start off downtown. Then anybody that needed me in Queens, Manhattan, I always started downtown Brooklyn. I lived about 20-minute train ride from downtown Brooklyn. Hop on the train. As soon as I get off that, and we call them wipe downs back then, because you know you pop ecstasy, you sweating like crazy. So what you want to do, wipe yourself down. And this is not to make nobody get an itch or nothing. I get off that train, hey, okay, and my celly bumping like a chat line. I was really getting money out there. So now I'm running on calls, throwing that liquor. Brought another pint. I done finished that half a pint, brought another pint, throwing that half a pint. That's gone. Throwing that pint all on top of that one ecstasy pill. Right? And I'm running all over the place. Right? And this is 10 in the morning I start. Now, I mess with cocaine. Afternoon time, mess with cocaine. Right? Because now I'm a little too drunk. I need to balance this thing out. Cocaine, balance me out. So now I'm running all over New York, getting money. And like I said, I always came out with at least $1,000 worth of work. So now I'm running all over the place. I've been in Manhattan, Brooklyn, sometimes Queens. I'm all over. In Bronx, I tell the Bronx to come to me. I tell Long Island come to me. I don't want to go out there. Long Island, that's too far. Bronx, I already know y'all niggas. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have to hop off the train like this. So now the nighttime come, mess with heroin. Because I needed to go to sleep now. And that's how I lived for like 3 years straight. But even though I was hustling for way longer than that, because there was a lot of times I was hustling and I just stopped doing drugs. Everybody used to be they're like, yo, how you sell all that and don't do drugs? I go, because I need the money. I need the profit. I'm going to make my money back, but I need the profit. And I did that, and I did that. You know what I mean? I had fun. You know what I mean? Some days sleep with 3 girls. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, I ended up getting abused by women. Right? I ended up getting abused by women, especially my mother. My mother, you know what I mean, she ended up turning me into a son. Because once I stopped, everybody already knew me as a hard-working person. So people used to just want me around, women especially. They want me around doing stuff for them. Oh, he know how to fix tables. He know how to mow the lawn. He know how to pressure wash it. So I used to be all over doing stuff for women and not concentrating on myself. But yeah, I'm glad. I knew I wasn't gonna do that forever. Hell no. Knew I wasn't gonna do that forever. Because it did. Number one, I'm selling poison to not just my people, everybody people. And even though I was helping out, I told you what Hispanic. It was this Jewish boy. He was from Long Island, and me and him got a lot of money. At first, he just, I forgot, you know, because people find me. I had a lot of workers, crackheads, regular people. I had a lot of workers. And at Hoyt Skimmerhorn train station where Michael Jackson shot the Bad video, you just meet a lot of people, like everywhere, but that was a good spot. And I had crack, and I met the white boy there. Crackhead sold to him. White boy came to me. Long story short, he was copping pills off me, and he was like, "How much?" I'm like, 20. Right? And I said, "You know what? You cool. I'll sell to you for 15." So he copping ecstasy. The next thing, he would cop, and then he would chill. And he was like the only cool. I'm gonna be honest. That white boy was like the only cool person. Number one. I would walk all over New York. People like, yo, a lot of people want to just hang with me. I'm like, it's not cool to hang around a drug dealer, man. Bad things gonna happen. But I would walk all over New York. He wouldn't complain. He kept up, and he would give good convo. Nothing stupid. Then I'm like, yo, man, you might as well get some money. You trying to be around me all day. You might as well get some money. Cause I just did that with people. I'm like, you're wasting your time. Like, why are you just hanging around me because you think I'm cool? You cop, you get high. Nah, you need to get some money. So, how much you think? Oh, out there where I'm from, oh, they spend $40 for a pill. What? I said they spent how much? All right. So I will wholesale them to him. I'll give him like $6, $7 a pill. He go out there, he was not playing. That white boy was not playing. He go out there selling pills, $35 for one. I'm like, damn. Coming back with all that money. I'm like, you know what I mean? But all things gotta come to an end, man. All things have to come to an end. Now, wow, 40, damn. Yo, you be so surprised. Not just white people, but people who buy bad drugs. They'll be so ready to get good drugs. That's how you can. But that's why I was successful. Because I'm not trying to beat you in the head. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come to you, yeah, let me get $60 for one pill. I'm not doing no. I know a lot of dumb people, a lot of terrible drugs. I know people who sold a whole baking soda box as a kilo. Oh yeah, listen, I'm never going back that route. That's why all that drug use and drinking, you know what I mean? Like I said, sleeping with a lot of women, that was cool. Having all that money to help everybody and myself, cool. But I went to jail a lot. I'm like that. Oh, you know, I got my associates in African American Studies. I was like the only one in prison that graduated college. It wasn't for me. Yeah, but that's from, and I will attest to this, having both parents in my life. You know what I mean? And people don't even know, when you see a lot of these drug dealers, the successful ones, they came from a two-parent household. Just to put one out there, what's a big niche? You know what I'm saying? Like, he out now. I love what he doing, even though 50 tried to mess him up, but I love what he doing now. You know what I'm saying? He back. He back for real. Like, he's dead serious about becoming a billionaire again. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to do this. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do this because I would trade stock. That's what would give me a couple of dollars. But the stock market has not been good this year, especially from whoever's in president. I don't want to keep reiterating that, right? But as I said, when I see a lot of devils come to me with money to invest, but they want me to do something dumb, I'm like, man, when I see the internet, I know I gotta focus on exactly how to post videos so that they can generate a good business for me and I can start putting people on. That's all I'm about. I'm not on no, you know what I mean? But when you're focused like that, when you are so focused, people are not gonna like you. That's just what, you know what I mean? People are not gonna like you regardless, but especially if you're focused. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just stayed focused. I come on here. I had left this page alone for like 2 months, and I had to apologize to everybody when I came back. Cause I'm like, yeah, I created a whole family on here, and left to say, yo, I need to go figure out how to make longer videos, and that was time consuming. But you know what I mean, like, and that was on a laptop that used to work if I actually had a positive sponsor, meaning somebody who will say, "Yo, Ben, here's 20,000, flip that, come back," and without them having to want anything crazy, you know what I mean? I can invest that in all these way better content, get another laptop, you know what I'm saying? Because the little bread I get, I gotta pay my rent. I gotta keep it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta struggle to keep this roof over my head, and that's been a struggle. But yeah, we just getting these pages correct. You know what I'm saying? We getting these pages correct. Going live. I'm surprised, and I guess the rain is telling me I can't go nowhere. I guess that's what it's. It's only 7:45 because I have really had to do something. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just something. Damn. And you know, I'm detox. Well, I don't want to call it detoxing, but it's called body cleansing actually. Well, I'm on a plant diet this whole week. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely. One thing about the internet. Ouch. One thing about the internet, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong. I want it to I'm gonna make it pay off. But even before it pays off, this is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I talk with y'all. I let everybody understand I'm human like y'all. All right. I may work harder than you, or you may work harder than me, but together we be alright. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but 6, 12. Well, what do I have to eat? Just to. Hold on. Oh, you chopped it up for a minute, David. Okay, this is a good time to come on. All right. See, this is going against my diet, but like I was hooked on caffeine like crazy. I am. Thanks, baby. No, I know. Cause I got a lot of understanding. I don't judge people, and I'm a traditional man. I look for solutions. I remember there was this kid from Sweden. He tried to pop in again. I think it was like last week, because I've only been back maybe a month now. But there was this kid from Sweden, right? And he will come in my rooms in here. So negative, spreading nothing but negative. Oh, I just can't complete this. I'm never gonna do it. I'm a failure. I said, listen, brother. And I will always give him tips. Like, yo, the reason why a lot of people wake up not knowing what to do, because it's simple. They forget. Write everything you need to do. Okay, I need to lose weight. I need to sign up for the gym. I need to switch my diet. I need to buy some apples. I need to buy some bananas. I need to start jogging. Write all that down. Every morning, start knocking it off. And I promise you, you're going to start to become, that's going to start the transition from boy to man. And he's like, huh? No, I'm just a failure. I can't. I said, listen, mods, cancel his ass. You ain't gonna have everybody else in here sad because you don't want to listen. You got exercise videos, sports videos, comedy videos, action fighting videos. Yeah, I'm built like an action figure, so you know we got action fighting videos on here. The main videos are the girl videos with the roses, right? Where I hand out the roses. Some of them I hand out oiled up, all types of crazy stuff. Asking fun questions. But yeah, I got them on here. It's the exercise portion. And you'll see how crazy I get. And that's not even, right now, just like I said, right now, I'm going to lose more and more weight because when I do my plant-based diet for the week, the only reason I know, right, is because of the rain getting worse. Because it keeps doing it. I'm good so far? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I may have to disconnect from this goddamn Wi-Fi. But, yeah, it's on. I got the exercise portion on here. And, You know what's so funny? What's funny is, it's funny and it's good though. But I said, I'm gonna lose weight. No, no. Thank you. But oh no. But no, when all I eat is plants, you're gonna drop. It's just I need to make way more money to be comfortable with being that slim. I'll be cut up and toned, but I like to be strong, like, you know what I'm saying, stronger. Cause just the other day somebody tried to do something and they realized they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But when you eat plants, you're gonna drop. That's just what's gonna happen. And I would take, it's the caffeine, and then I was eating fish. When you eat animal, it's gonna create problems. That's just you can't avoid it. It's gonna create parasite, more parasites. It's gonna create mucus and inflammation. When, like right now, because I was hooked on caffeine, I got gallstones all in here. And what they tell you, oh, you got gallstones? Can't get rid of them. Yes, you can. I did it before. I remember when they first told me, I was like, oh, that's what that only is? So once I do these diets, I eat the plants only, drink green apple juice, and then, like, because I understand the anatomy more, I would look at my feces by when you do these type of diets, even though I'm going to eat plants for life, like that's going to be my meals forever. Okay, so and we're talking about juice and stuff. We don't talk about buy fruit juice from the store. No, you juice it yourself. So you eat plants. So starting tomorrow, what I do, I eat my plant meals. It's avocado, quinoa, green apples. I eat those that meal 4 times a day. No, 3 times a day, and then an oatmeal meal with the green apples, cinnamon, banana. So 4 meals a day. Right. By the 4th day, I go to only eating grapes. All right, still while I'm drinking my shake that I created, where it's just green apple juice that I juice. I may throw some cayenne pepper in there. And then this is magnesium. All right, so on the 7th day, especially when you know you have I'm 6'1", especially when you know you have gallstones. I just understood what that is now. All right, especially after I took the x-ray and I was like, oh, you got gallstone. But that was then. Then when I doodled it out, and came back, they're like, how you? Yeah, I did, because you know, they'll tell you can't get rid of it. So by the 7th day, you drink magnesium. Magnesium, what it does, it pushes, it helps you push everything out your small intestines. Everything, and then them gallstones will come right out. They'll come right out. But and the way I notice it, because when you're eating plants, your feces doesn't look crazy, so you can tell the gallstones in it. Yeah, I'm tall. You know what's funny? Whenever I used to be on virtual courses, I'm like this all the time. Right? I'd be on virtual courses when I used to do certain classes. Everybody's like, Ben, what are you, 5'5"? They say I don't sound tall, whatever that means. But when they see stuff like this. No. I drink this by itself. This is on the 7th day, and it tastes like, because you get the flavored ones, right? On the 7th day, this tastes like Sprite. You drink this, and it will make you squeeze. That's what magnesium does. You want to make it the first thing you don't eat and then drink it because it tastes delicious. No, I had to learn that the hard way. I was like, damn, when I first drank it by itself, boom, I went in there, I looked. I was like, yeah, there go them gallstones. Took an x-ray going. Then, I started eating animal again and messing with too much caffeine puts the gallstones back there. You get the lower back pain. People go, oh, I need to exercise. No, people don't even know that's gallstones. You can doodle it out. You just have to put your body in a fighting position. So, eat the plants, and then I do the grapes. 7th day, I said, let me eat some food first. This tastes like soda. I'm going to eat this with the oatmeal. Ate the oatmeal, drank this. I thought I was having 6 tuplets. I said, Lord, not today. That thing took about a whole hour to start hurting. So I know by the 7th day, this needs to be the first thing you drink. I had to learn that the hard way. I was on the toilet struggling to doodle, couldn't do. Felt like lava was in my gut. See, I'm not even supposed to be eating these because of all these ingredients. It's just I ran out of bananas. Look at all this crap. Sugar, soy, protein isolate. Excuse me. Sunflower oil. No, I weigh 167. I just weighed myself. I'm normally around, I know, because I'm mostly muscle, but I'm normally around like 166, excuse me. I'm normally around like 163. Normally around 163. It's just when I've been doing this, that when I do this diet, I don't move that much because I need the energy, right? So if I'm gonna go to the gym, I just need to go to the gym. Gym and back. So when you're not moving that much, and I'm eating the oatmeal, because once I start working out again, a lot, because I only do one workout in the house. I would normally do 2. Calisthenics in the daytime, 1 hour of metal at the gym. Right? But on these diets, you burn, you got it, because you're not consuming that much calories, so you need the energy. Oh no, I like that, because that's a healthy weight. Right? It's not about being underweight, it's a healthy weight. Appreciate that, Brian. Brian, you definitely knew I need you to hit the like button. Brian. 4083. One of them funnels on. Soy, all this stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, mixing it, calisthenics, mixing it. Because, you know what I mean, I had to figure out a lot, because I was 135 pounds till I was like 33, 35. And once I realized how to gain some weight, really muscle, I stuck with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people say, oh, when you turn this age, your back hurts. No, I don't know none of that. Just when I do this type of detox, because I know when I will consume too much caffeine, it does create gallstones. That's the only reason for this. That's cool as long as it's muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta still try to move like Spider-Man. And how tall are you? You still gotta try to move like Spider-Man and be ready for everything. Word up. Like it stopped raining, but I don't want so you 5'10"? That's cool. But yeah, I'm trying to make this social media thing pay off a lot. Not a little bit like how I've been doing. Things got so you don't know my pops had died. I ain't even grieved then. A lot of things that happened. And word, I appreciate that. Yeah, one thing about me, and my family will tell you this, Ben doesn't stop till the job's done. And that's what my father used to say before he died too. And me and him used to fight like crazy. He's like, man, as soon as you start something, you don't stop till you finish it. Right. Appreciate that, brother. I mean, listen, because I used to take care of him once I stopped. I don't want to get too much into that, but my family just gave up on him and let him die. It's crazy. They basically killed him, but that's another story. Right? And I still didn't grieve for that, but right now isn't the time to grieve, man, because it's going to slow me down. That's mostly why I really do a lot of work on my mental. And I've always done that. You know, today's children are weak, so that term mental health became so popularized to where people are almost trying to be stressed out because they believe it's a trend. you know, I try to work on my mental health and da da da. What I do, I go out all the time and talk to people. Nobody does that. That's why a lot of people sit here and talk about mental health. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to work with nobody. You don't want to do nothing with another person. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, David. Appreciate that. And he see the type of fuckery that his wife and everything, everybody doing too. That's and it's all good too. See, I'm over here eating this nasty stuff. I don't think I got. I mean, it ain't nasty, but I don't got nothing to put in my oatmeal. I sound 43. I'm old. I can't see when you don't drink or do drugs. That's what I tell people. When I was hustling, I did that. Now about 20 years ago. I haven't done drugs or drink. Right? It's like, why? Because I don't need it. I was doing it hard too. I was popping pills, all that. I told you how my day went. Yeah. I'm a testament. When you don't drink or do drugs, and you don't eat crazy, you exercise at least once a day, and even though I do twice a day, you exercise at least once a day, it'll keep you looking young. I'm a testament. So when people like, no, it's genetic, all right, you go keep smoking a crack pipe. That's why you're saying that. Because I know other people who grew up with me. They damn sure they're fat and everything. I'm like, don't get me wrong. So, and you know what's so funny? Some of them, because you'll have young men who want to look old. And so they'll have like a baby face but have a beard like Rick Ross. It's like, cut that shit, then a gut. It's crazy how a lot of young men are. Or young boys. It's like, cut that the heck. Let me ask you this, David. You normally go on you normally browse YouTube or you be on other ones? Which one, what application are you on the most? YouTube, Snapchat. Hey, hold up. Well, let me clarify this though. Like, back then they weren't like super in shape. They still had a little chunkiness on them. It's just they did look young. Alright, but then you got the ones who I know people from high school who killed themselves. They OD'd on drugs. Or the ones who do drugs too much and they look way older than. I don't have social media other than okay, I'm like, YouTube's considered social media. Oh, okay, that's cool. How about to say I'm roses from, because all I do on this page is go on live every day. But I post because I said, when you, especially with YouTube, but when you flood the algorithm with too many different topics on a page, your page is not gonna blow up. Rich kid. Oh, you're a rich kid? Yeah, you did say you was from Seoul. I'm eating this shit. That's you on your thumbnail? For you to only be on YouTube, you sure put a lot of time in a thumbnail. Oh, me? No. I'm me. Well, from high school? No, the people I know from high school. Only what? One guy from an overdose. I ain't well, and I'm gonna be honest. You know when they say God don't like ugly, I used to get jumped by everybody because I was skinny, talking trash to everybody, and he was one person who used to. I guess he thought he was tough, and I used to fight him all the time. You can't really bully me if I'm gonna fight you, but I said, look, God don't like ugly. But me, I was always athletic. Still till today. I've always been Spider-Man. Wrestling, basketball, track. I've always been Spider-Man. My battery's getting low, but I may get some new video. Damn. This weather really trying to tell me to stay in the house, huh? Yeah. I need some bananas though. Pause. Oh yeah, I'm great at all sports. Even if I haven't played it. Because when you're fast, I'm extremely quick. When you're fast, I'm African. We win the marathon every year. Yeah, the Kenyans. Even though I'm Liberian, we win the marathon every year. The $250,000 New York, man. So when you're fast, you're able to play any sport. And great, too. Okay, I'm about to say, how you know? Yeah, solo. But don't get me wrong. I remember first time I had a big old gut. My mother, I'm talking about 10 years, 12 years of my life, she messed up. It's all good though. We're gonna get it back. And she turned me into a son husband. Now I used to think the only women that act selfish to you are the ones you was fucking. That's why I used to think my mother was, because you know when my father got sick, I was the only one taking care of both of them, and they got money. My family got money, but I gave up everything in New York to go take, and then like 7 children, I'm the youngest. You know, everybody basically said I'm gonna let mom and dad die, and I'm like, damn, that's what America done turned you Africans into. I couldn't see that, so, but I was going when you eat. I've been on these type of diets for a long time. Even when I was hustling, like I still used to eat. I used to blend. Now I juice. I've been blending for longer than 20 years. All right, and blending and juicing. And I used to try to get them on it. And when people see you eating like this, they always say, "Oh, you're starving yourself. Here, take this pterodactyl leg and eat it." You can't imagine it. Well, you look. Not really, because none of them are like me. You know what I mean? Or at least a bit like me. Like America, we were all born in Africa. America has really changed how people are, because back in the 80s, not even 80s, during slavery time, right? All of us, black, white, Hispanic, we were all married more. Like when we were suffering more, we understood to stay together. In America, they present some new separation every day. It's a new group every day. Whether it's a gang, a blood, a crip, or the LGBTQ, or conservative, left, right. It's a new group every day that keeps us feminist, that keeps us apart. Right? And they're not here with you. No, I'm the only one in New York. Everybody's in Florida because they all moved to Florida at one time. They all moved, and they was like, "Oh, you ain't nobody gonna help you." This time, because my pops was real reckless on me. But if you're a black men, you got to treat your black sons tough, because in America, they kill us on a regular. All right? But when they first left, that was like 25 years ago. When they first moved, and I think that's when I graduated. But anyway, it was like 25 years ago, first moved to Florida. Everybody's like, oh, you don't want to come? Well, nobody gonna. This is what my pops was saying. Ain't nobody gonna help you there. Ain't nobody gonna help you. Man, I don't know how you gonna do it. So I was like forced to go with them. Right? And everybody at the time, especially in New York, everybody back then was like, okay, better life, the South. That was the thing. Better life, go to Florida. That was the, man, I was hearing that, and we was living in Long Island. As I said, my family's not poor, they was established financially, right? My father's side was the poor side, my mother's side, they had money. And so I went out there with them, it didn't work, went out there, got in a lot of trouble, came back, stayed with my uncle. My uncle, when you're around people who really don't want you, they'll find anything. Oh yeah, look, your shoe was turned to the left instead of the right. Oh, you need to leave. You're like, what? And that's how my uncle was. So that only lasts for 30 days. Went back to Florida, tried to do it. It's not me. I'll have to get rich, go out there and start a business. That's how I look at all the other spots. New York, you're able to move around, move and shake more, figure something out more. A lot of situations where I couldn't get some money, I made a miracle on 34th Street. Because I still got to get this rent paid somehow. That Jewish landlord, he don't care what I'm going through. He wants his money. You know what I mean? He don't care my father passed. He still wants his money. Oh, yeah, my family was strict. And that's what I needed. That's what I needed. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest. My father didn't beat my behind enough. He should have beat me more. I had to tell my mother that the other day. He should have beat me more. Because especially, like I said, that having a man in your life creates structure in the boy. Because number one, the first teachers of every child are the woman. You can Google that, look it up. The first teachers of every child are the woman. So every child starts off too soft, too feminine. But why don't you want a young man to be soft? Women are crying for us. Oh, you should be more sensitive. A woman sensitive, you woke up on her, she in the living room crying. What's wrong? I don't know. What, is you on your period? No. Your dog just died? That's a woman sensitive. Same as about cooperation building. Word. A man sensitive? I think I said this earlier. I can't step on your toe without you wanting to shoot me in the head now. Because you've been listening to Chief Keef and all this drill music. That's a man sensitive. That's why when a man's around, you naturally grasp towards the testosterone. Then it creates structure. Because a man has to understand to control our emotions. I'm going to be honest, I still work on that every day. I'm very good at it, but I mess up sometimes. Because you'll have people don't know, okay. 85% of the men in jail come from a single mother household. So all these guys in the streets that you're around saying you hustling, they act like girls. They act like girls. They're either down low or they're too sensitive. That's why people are like, oh, you talking about Rock D? Rock D, a gangster. He shot that guy in the head. Did 10 years. No, it's not Rock D's a gangster. Yeah, I mean, but it's never too late to fix things. It's just guys are too soft. So we don't even know that. We're living in a country where it's nothing but men who act too feminine, right? And it's because of feminism in the gay community. 80% of women file for divorce. And if they're college educated, it's 90%. So you got 90% of the women in America raising children by themselves. That's why you got so many boys out here so sensitive doing too many things without thinking. That's that higher estrogen level. Higher testosterone levels, it creates logic than structure. Because you think and then you move according to how you thought. When you have higher estrogen levels like a woman, you're going to act, then you may think. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm extremely happy that I had both my parents in my life. that my father. That's what when they say, "Oh, you gonna thank me for this behind whooping when you get older." They ain't never lie. That's a statement that is a fact. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that brother beat me enough. I think he need to. When I get up there with him, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hey, pops, I think you owe me some behind whoopings." You said you're in your 30s, baby? Yeah, you cool to talk with. I'm eating that. I should eat the walnut. The walnut, see? My elixir. This is green apple juice and cayenne pepper. I'm over there eating that stuff, and I know I shouldn't, but I don't got no bananas. I only got apples. Cause I still gotta get boy. See, I would take caffeine to exercise. It helps, but boy, Lord have mercy, it's caffeine withdrawal is like a mother. If people don't know, caffeine is one of the main things to put gallstones in your body. And your gallbladder's back here. So when people get back pains right here, oh man, I'm getting older. Nah, it's gallstones. Because once by that 7th day I drink that magnesium, doo-doo. I'm like, oh, there it go. But even before then, because I would doo-doo without. I remember one time, I know he's like, this guy over here. Tell me about when he doo-doos. Remember one time I doo-dooed it out early because my back stopped. Because I got it right now. That's what caffeine does. People don't even know. Caffeine's one of the things. Caffeine's one of the things that creates gallstones. But yeah, that green apple juice, it astringes the cells. It's like a hand just grabbing dirt off the cells. And that's what we need. I gotta make another video. Thank you. I was in the entertainment business because listen, this is how I live my life. That's why people don't like me. They're like, man, he tall, muscular, he from Africa, the girls like him, and he funny, he needs to die. I'm like, oh yeah, try me. But you know. But who you live with? You live by yourself? Or you live with family? Or you live by yourself? That's what's up. Why, oh, there I go stuttering. There go that GED. Sprouting his big head again. But, yeah, I live by myself. Why you surf the YouTube streets? Why not TikTok streets? Why not? Oh, yeah, really, TikTok's the only other popular. Oh yeah, or yeah, why not TikTok streets? Well, for research, what you trying to see how fast Africans can eat granola chips? Yeah, I wrote a paper on that too. I say it takes about a whole hour and a half or 2 to finish the bag. Yeah, I'm eating these. Supposed to be eating these. What are you, a faceless YouTuber? What do you do for work? It may cut off also, because they said I got about 20% left. And somebody taught me how to research also. That's what I started doing. Yeah, you're pretty cool, David. Welcome to the family. You're pretty cool. You don't troll, so if you see any trolls, boom! You know what to do. I figured you had something going on with you. That's why I shouldn't have gave you the blue right away. What are you? If you're gay, I'm not. Just understand that. Never sex talk me. Alright? We can regularly talk. Gay men go through the same life just like a straight man. You may have somebody bothering you, you want to talk crap about them, or a brother bothering you. Cool. Yeah, I'm never gonna invite no man to my house. Alright, well, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just, you talking about till you tell me. Tell me what? I don't discriminate. What? Until you tell me. What? You're a Palladian? You're an alien? I've been looking for you niggas for a minute. Well, in that case, I'll give you my address if you are. I'm gonna eat all these. I gotta save these too now. Oh, he's up. See all of that? You ain't gotta tell me. We come here to laugh, joke, express ourselves. If we got something on our mind we want to talk about it. But all of that, I ain't your man or nothing, so if you don't want to tell me, keep it. Just if you got anything on your mind, that's what this page is for. We respect ourselves first. We definitely respect women second. But you don't gotta do. If you don't listen, are you an only child? I think I should have been eating these instead of that, because that's not good for me. I need something. Look at this. Soy. Sunflower. Lord of us mercy. Okay. You're white American, or you were born in America? I wasn't. I was born in West Africa. But you were born in America. But what's your ethnicity? Your ethnic background? European? You from the Caucasus Mountains? Oh, okay. Y'all women, boy. That's what I was talking about, Alika. And this is what... this is why black women... They didn't popularize this. You know, it's because of the history of whites in this country. German women are shaped like black girls. Like not today's black girl, you know, or today's woman in America, period, big as hell. No. Back in the day, black women had the track running body. Alika, my ex. Oh no, where they have a track running body with a nice fat butt. I was like, because when that model girl brought me to that building around Wall Street, that the modeling agency owns like 10 of those floors. It was Russians, Germans, Australians, all these shit, black Americans, all these girls, but it was like 3 Germans, including her. They were shaped the same. Just boom. I was like, damn. Then I started to say, I had to say hello. And she just had me around all these women. That's why I love models, man. Models are just so nice. It's just all of them do drugs though. Because you know, the white men in that whole industry, they tell them chicks, they're like, listen, you better stay 5 pounds. They don't want them to have no ass or nothing. That's why it'd be a nice one though. Because when she had me around them and I'm seeing how them white guys act, I'm like, alright, you're lucky. And I'm like, alright, they want me to shut up. That's what I told her. I said, I can't come to these shoots with you all the time. Because she works for real. It's just how she grew up. That's why I was like, man, I just want to save you. When I say women like that, yeah, I did comedy. You know what I mean? You know, you see, one thing about comedy, you'll have all these super rich comedians still come like around West 4th. You know, you gotta be careful over there. But Jamie Foxx, Wayne's Brothers, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, they come there all the time. Then you'll have Andre 3000, he'll walk around there a lot. Right, so years ago, I've always been like this. Somebody had suggested it. I haven't seen Mark alone, but yeah, he's been over there. He's dropping a new show too. With I love him also, man. He got me through a lot of hard times. Dying laugh. People who make me laugh, it helps motivate me. It helps motivate me. Don't let me meet a girl that made me laugh. I may marry her on the spot. Because every woman I get with, besides them being crazy, this is what I say when I see me there. I go, listen, I'm gonna supply the jokes, you supply the laughter. They always supply the laughter. That's when I realize, I'm like, okay, everybody likes to laugh. It's just not trendy. Yeah, they've been there. I seen Sean and Molin. I've seen Sean and Molin at and you know one thing, New York, you know we don't go too hard when we see celebrities. Hey, we ain't doing all that. So they just be standing outside like Andre 3000. Andre 3000, last time I checked, I believe he got at least 60 in the bank, million. And he just be walking around there. He's around West 4th a lot. Him you'll see a lot. But listen, all of them are geniuses when it came to that. But and that was like when I stopped hustling, I went to somebody suggested that. They're like, man, you be having me dying, you might as well try it. I'm like, alright. And then it got to where my mother messed me up. And then because my father got sick, and my mother tricked me to be like her home health aide. All the Waynes are funny. But it's hard to not be funny, number one. It's like, David, if you weren't funny at all, but you have 4 brothers and sisters, not only are we funny, we made millions of dollars being funny. You become funny. Oh yeah, no. My mother, it was all good. I mean, it definitely messed me over, but that's when I had to realize all women are the same. Like all women, like in this country, if you're not spoiling women like every 15 minutes, they don't believe you love them. You know what I mean? But I used to think that no mothers, if that's your moms, even though and then when I started seeing like what that other brother's mother, I told you, he raped her and did all of it. When I started, I'm like, hold on, damn, mothers can treat you like that? Then I kept seeing my mother do stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, don't get me wrong, she kept the roof over my head, food in the fridge, Christmas presents under the tree, you know what I mean? And she was there, right? Which also counts for a lot. But when my father started getting sick, I didn't even really pay attention to it. But she kept saying it. But she always, no one, I told you, I used to think she wanted to sleep with me. Because every time I talk to a woman, we'd be out to the Walmart, she would go, leave her alone! I'm like, what? Let's just say hi. And one time she thought I was cursing these women out. Because I go, if you would have been around, if you would see how I deal with women, you'd be like, hey, this guy Ben's funny. Because I talk to all of them, right? But I'm like, damn, I think my mother thinks I'm cursing them out. No, because what she would always say, like when my brothers got married, she goes, see, both your brothers done left me, they both got married, now that's what you're going to do with these women. And she used to always say that. So then when I tried to talk to women, she shut that down. But that was when I was in Florida, because I didn't live there. So she'll start crying when I leave, your father's sick, da-da-da-da, and I'm like, yo. And when I would always be with my mother, because I take care of women, so I would sleep in the bed with her, like head to toe, right? But the fact she just wanted me around, she would brag to everybody so much, yeah, Ben's here, Ben's here. I'm like, this shit don't want me to leave. Mom, I gotta leave. Clear. You see your mother crying, what you gonna do? All right, chill. Till 10, 11 years later, I'm like, this bitch, I done wasted 11 years being your home health aide, couldn't really, and I still was drug dealing at the time, I ain't gonna lie. Yep. Oh, she used that. And I used to think only women, because every woman I've been with, I left every woman I've been with. No woman ever left me. And that's not I'm flossing or, that's not a flex. Because I would have loved to marry one of them, right? Even though I don't promote marriage to nobody. Now, I wouldn't promote marriage to a woman unless you're the age of 35 or older as a man. I already told you, life starts at 40. And that's not what they're going to tell you. So, David, you're right where you're supposed to be. Life really starts at 40 for every man, especially in America. It don't really start before then. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Because by then, you've been on the planet long enough to where I'm dead serious. Like this. And I don't know if there's any literature that really can state that, even though I can formulate some literature and start putting that on my page. But with the whole money situation, that's when your money, oh, I got the phone made that. That's when you're more financially stable, right? And if you're not, you will get there. Because you're like, yo, I've been here long enough to want to have to do, like, by then, you should have some sort of structure in your life to where you're like, all right, let me just focus up, because like I'm too old to not focus correctly. Don't get me wrong, you're human, but your focus is definitely going to be better by then. It's going to be way better than it was. Even if it's not the best, you're going to start to work on everything better, because you're like, yo, I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't look like it. Facts, but I just want to always work. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to stop, especially being in New York. I want to always work. I want to always provide to create an ecosystem. Like when I was out there doing my thing out there, even when I had created, because I've always created a business. I had an errand boy business I started around Wall Street, where I just found some stores because I saw a Hispanic do it and he put me on. He's like, yo, go to these stores, pizza shop, bars. I'll give you one or two that I used to deal with, and just tell them, yo, your bus tables, $30, $40 a night. If they need you to transport something, or they want, because you know hey, I want you to bring this to Johnny, or bring. I got cool enough where they would have me bringing money to the bank, because I'm not stealing what I'm stealing for, right? But I was doing that, and it's like COVID came, and COVID definitely. COVID, I'm looking forward to it. I just like working, man. COVID, it leveled me up, but at the same time, it de-leveled me, you know? But I like working, don't get me wrong. COVID was a fake disease that was killing real people. You know what I mean? 6:12. We don't have 2 hours. 2 hours is almost out. I think I should have ate the walnuts first instead of that other shit. Walnuts is just going down so correctly. It don't got 50,000 other things in it. I mean, no, but don't get me wrong. Whether it's a job or where you live, you have to get that break. Because, yes, I need it. I need it to where that's what I know I needed a woman for. Because she would broaden my horizons. Because I would just work. How Rihanna said, work. And I'd just be so out of it. That's why certain parts of New York I go to get some solace. Like around Wall Street at night. That is the financial district, and even though they started to a lot more poor people was around there. I'm like, homeless, excuse me, and I'm like, oh look, and then somebody showed me, they're like, yo, there's a whole home, because I go to Pure Fitness, which is they just brought Blink, so all the Blink gyms are turning to Pure Fitness, and they're 24 hours. That's why I went with them, because I need a 24-hour gym. And so the one I go to is around Wall Street. And somebody's like, at nighttime, because I used to go, like, especially when I was hustling, I would go there and it'd just be so peaceful, quiet, nobody really around. Around the Donald Trump building over there, in back of there, areas to sit down. It's like OD peaceful. It's like if you had a girl, you could just bring her there and you just sit there and just be like, damn, I love New York. And now it's odd, because in there, and what's so funny about the financial district over there? I just realized, because I don't try to mingle with, I don't do the club and all that stuff, only when I was in comedy. But I'm surprised you don't know, because you white. So over there around the financial district at night, that's like young white folk hangout. You know what I mean? So because you'll have the pizza shop that's open forever over there, and there's nothing but bars. It's not just only white people though, but I don't normally go into that mix. It's just behind Donald Trump's building. That building. It's just so like, man, you just sit back. All back there. It's a lot going on back there. They got big structures over there. It's just like very, even on what is that, Broadway? On Whole Foods area. But just like I said, recently I started to see homeless all that, because I'm like, how the hell y'all get in these banks? How you get inside these banks at 2 a.m? You wait for somebody to open it at 8 at 7 in the night or something. You're sleeping until then. Like, how do y'all get in there? But I start seeing a lot more of them. But they're cool for they alright right now. But I ain't gonna lie, I still keep my eye on them. Okay, what y'all doing? But yeah, yeah, we rocked out for a minute. It's about to cut off. Let me see if I can plug up. All right. That's supposed to go out. I'm gonna definitely have to ouch. On the weekends, I visit my parents. If I'm not working, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, all my family live in Florida. Majority of them. I don't really got too many to. But I try to show people how to build family situations. But here I go. But making noises for thoughts. Yeah, cause like every morning I'll text like what, 12 people. I always did that for like 6 years now. Good morning, have a great day, whether it's ex-girlfriends or brothers, sisters. And I do that because it keeps me on point. Number one, before I do that, I have to have done my first workout. I'm boring. I don't do nothing. That's why women be loving me. Women be loving me. There go that GED again. That's why women love me, because I don't go nowhere. I'll go out, create content. And this is New York. It's like, what do men normally want? I want to be around women. I go out, create content that'll have me around women. Right? I'll wake up, see if I make any money on the stock market, do my first workout, my first meal. Right now, I keep calling it detox, but it's called the body cleanse. But right now, I'm really in the house more, even more. All right? But I'll wake up, see if I made some money on the stock market. First meal, do my text messages. After the text messages I send out, I'll go out, create some content. Little Italy, Wall Street, Town Square, Bryant Park, downtown Brooklyn. Go somewhere. Go some out there. Yeah, it's a body cleanse. Because, scientifically speaking, it's not a detox. But yeah, it's a body cleanse. But this is extremely, I know how to cure people of all stuff. It'll hurt though. Because when you stop eating animal, the body goes through withdrawal. It'll hurt, but not as terrible as you may think. But it will hurt. You'll get some aches and pains because your body is like readjusting to its normal state. But after about 4 days, that shit is gonna go away, and then you're gonna start feeling, because people don't even know you have a second brain in your stomach, especially when you clean it out. That's what they say. Gut health. It's really a brain. It doesn't move. It doesn't work exactly like it's the same ideology though, but it doesn't work exactly like the one in your skull, right? But it's pathways for. It's like a directional, like a checkpoint for a lot of things. So when you clear that out, I hate the word, but you start feeling happier. All right. Who else is in here? Please don't tell me it's another person just staring at the screen. Wonder what he doing. But yeah, body cleansing, you'll start to feel happier. That's why I'm going to do this. I just need to make way more money. I need to make way more money because see, this size is decent, but I'll get even a little bit smaller, and women still love it. But I'm like, to be that small, I need to be rich or somewhere close to it. That's why we still, that stock market thing, it gets me a couple of dollars, but what we've all been lied to is a lot of things, but the major ones is like these gurus. They come on the internet and show you like so turn 1,000 into 100,000. No, it's not this. Because number one, once they make a course, digital classes that you make, that can bring up to $75,000 a month. You'd be so surprised. That's why I may have to, because I made a course. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't eat meat. More on the vegetarian side. Keep away that down. Listen, man, a lot of people do though. That's like when people see me out on the street, they're like, "Man, you 40-something?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, man, I'm a testament. You don't eat reckless. You know what I mean? I'm not eating McDonald's every day. I'm not either." I'm like, nigga, somebody $150,000 McDonald's makes every day at each location. Somebody eating that human meat. Jewish people already got secretly recorded, said that, and that's why what keeps people sad. People don't even know eating animal, because when you eat something that was slaughtered, it's almost similar to epigenetics. It's because people don't know, like when you eat something that was killed, their cortisone levels was high, so it goes straight into your body. That's one way to keep us stressed, especially if it was another human being. People don't even know. It's so much that you literally, basically, weird, but yeah, people don't even know. That's why when I first finally got eating plans, because you got to understand what to eat also, because this animal has a rich source of vitamins and minerals, so you have to replace it, right? But then people don't even know, like, animal has iron, then you have plants that have non-iron heme. It's basically not iron. So you got to convert it. You got to start mixing vitamins. vitamin C and K. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you need iron. You'll be walking dizzy. Just, you know what I mean? So it's like orange and greens. But anyway, when I finally started to figure out exactly what type of meals to eat, by like the second week, because the longest I went was a month. I could go forever. It's just I get too small. But like I said, women still like that size, but I would be more comfortable at that size if I had way more money. Because it still be going through crap financially. It's not, you know what I mean? That's why I said. That's why I've been trying to go harder with this. Because all these sponsors I had, they were gay demons. Like, yeah, let me lick your pee-pee. I give you 10,000. Nah, ninja. And with the market, as soon as I make $300-400, I gotta put that to the side to tuck it. When I day trade, I'm like, all right, let me tuck that. Because what I used to go, no, I done made 200. Let me make $1 million by the night. And you know what's funny? I will lose $1 million too. I'm like, where the hell I get $1 million to lose? Appreciate that, young brother. It's just fish oils. Yeah, fish oil is good. The people don't understand salmon. That's the best and only animal you should consume. Number one, because of the creatine content. Protein also, right? Because they recommend creatine to older people, right? For the strength that it evokes inside of the human anatomy. So instead of, and I got a fish connect. We going for, I'd buy like 300 pounds. And I try to tell people this. They was like, yo, man, you need to make another video. Because I got the video on here. It doesn't show you exactly. Well, matter of fact, you'll have to probably go on to one of the lives. Because I don't name my lives. I don't got an editor. That's why. Because I'll get like 300 pounds for like $100. Salmon. And you know, salmon is the most expensive fish. I take a lot of that supplement. Yeah, be careful with the fish oil that they give into the pills, right? Because too much of anything isn't good, right? You definitely can consume too much of that and it become a problem. But I have to make another video because to get salmon is the most expensive fish, hands down. And they do that on purpose. That's why in order to eat healthier, you damn near got to go broke. This country is, well, that term evil geniuses is for true. Every fish market on the planet, Africa, Asia, America, wherever you go, fish market. What they got to do, they got to clean the fish. They clean it and sell you the chunkiest part. You still got the head and the bone. The head and the bone, people don't like to clean it. I do. That's why you got to find loopholes. That's how people get ahead in the world, especially with a loophole. You look for a loophole and you use it. Loopholes, lots of the times are areas where people don't want to work. People want to work. I'll buy like 300 pounds of fish. When I leave his spot, I either got to drive or get a cab. And when I leave, right, don't get me wrong, after I done cleaned it, because it's the head, it's all salmon, it's the head and the body. And it's meat on it. You got to clean it, cut the fat off. I organize it, put it all in my fridge. So I'll turn like the 300 to like 150 pounds. Maybe 180 pounds, right? Because I weighed that joint. I'm like, damn. When I first found out about fish markets, especially him, I'm like, damn, nobody wants to, because it's work. When I get all of that fish, I ain't gonna lie, that'll take me a minute. That'll take me like 6 hours. It's on my lives. It's just, I don't know which one it is, and you have to salmon head or bone, you gotta ask for. People don't know any fish market because they sell it for dirt cheap. Nobody want to clean it. They just want to buy the big chunk. Nah, Ben's gonna clean it. I love working hard. I told you, I'm a different type of back in the day traditional man. I love working hard. That's why once I realized that, because at first I was like this. I'm like, because I was buying the salmon in his spot. I'm like, okay, $16 a pound and $14 a pound. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah. Then I'm looking in the corner. He had like 10 bags over here. I'm like, that looked like the bone. It says salmon bone. It said something crazy. It said like 50 cents a pound. I said, why is that so? And he barely gets speaking. I said, why is that so cheap? Hey, the bone, my friend, my bone. If that's an Asian accent, you get it. Right? So I'm like, bone. I'm still not knowing, like, okay, it's just all that meat, 50 cents. I copped it, 10 bags. Was learning how to clean it, cooked it, delicious. Body reacted correctly. Because, you know, I got to still see how my body reacts to something. I'm not just going to keep buying something and I'm throwing up or breaking out or body aching. So I'm like, yeah, my body reacted great. Skin looking better with only eating fish. I'm like, all right. So now I just walk by his store a lot. And I would notice 4 or 5 days, 2 weeks, I walk by, nobody buys it. I said, oh, nobody like to clean. I'm like, nobody like to do that work. Because that little 10 bags, it still put me through some work. Like, that little 10 bags put me through some work. I mean, it's... So I said, oh, nobody like to clean it, huh? So once he realized I like it, he be happy when he see me. I'll be happy when I see him. And his, you know, because Asians, they don't, you know, in America, it's tradition to not like black. His wife, she just start not liking me for no reason, right? Because when I would come in, I would just go straight to it. Yep, let me get all that. And she go, like, she's looking at me like, I don't know what it is. I just don't like that. You're black. I think you get in the head. If that's an Asian accent. So she just stopped liking me, not liking me for nothing. I guess because she felt like I was coming up. So one time I came in, I remember the first time I came in there. Yeah. I mean, that's what blacks go through. You know, it's gonna come out. That's why I apologize. It's a black thing. It's a melanin skin thing. Excuse me, because that's what we go through every day. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like to hear, but that's just what we go through. Right? But I remember one day when I first came in there and I brought I left like 5 garbage bags. That Asian man started to talk like a nigga, like, bitch, shut up. This nigga buying everything. Matter of fact, get in the back. I don't even want to see you till he leave. That thing had me dying. And she just tucked her head down and walked to the back. I'm like, what do you not like me for? I'm giving you money. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel you, David, but that's just the reality. That's the reality I gotta deal with and just pay attention to. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like to hear. That's why I like, because when you speak to a person with melanin in their skin, especially an XY chromosome, that's gonna come up in conversation some way, somehow, because that's what we go through every day. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but that's this country. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll get that and that'll be good. But just like I said, I gotta re-up. I hope this Saturday my cousin's supposed to come through. We're gonna go there. Cause after this, even though I ate these see, when I do planned diet, I don't like to mess it up at all. Like eating this nasty crap I just ate. Should have ate the walnut instead of the granola bar. The granola bar got 100. You know, I remember this white lady. She went viral because she took it to the Congress. Ingredient list. You still there? Because it keep lagging. The internet was working pretty well. You still there, David? The internet was working pretty well. You still there? Yeah, you chopped it up for a minute. I may have to dip though. This is a good live though. Of course, is that what that? Because y'all be throwing some of these abbreviations. I don't be know what the hell I mean. Okay, but yeah, I know. As I said, like I was paying almost 200,000. Wish I had that to get this debt out, but I was paying almost $200 for the cable bill. And thanks. And here I go. And I don't watch TV. I don't turn the TV because like I got TV. I don't turn it on at all. It's always YouTube or the internet. You know what I mean, or Kick, or you know what I'm saying. I don't watch TV at all, and I'm like, why am I giving? Number one, it wasn't $200. Like, didn't we start at like 160? So I called them like, yo, I don't need none of this. Stop it. I'm good. They're like, well, we can give you the internet and TV for $80. What? Internet and TV for $80? Y'all giving me both of them things for like almost $200, and you gonna take a whole $110? Why? It's a promotion. So yeah. Even if it's something messed up, I can deal with $80. You know what I mean? I'll steal $80. Matter of fact, I could borrow $80. That ain't killer. Not knowing it meant when they bring the internet down to the $80 package. What time is it? I'm lying. I know, my bad, brother. So, David, where's your girlfriend? I talk to a lot of women. Where's your girlfriend? Or what are you bisexual? You ain't gotta lie. David Christie. At least you didn't let YouTube name you. That's good. And you said you're what? You're 30. Yeah, you're 30 and you got the secret job. Well, if you could control your sex drive, keep controlling it. It's the best thing to do in this country. Right, all right. You don't got no kids or what? No, I'm surprised I got that video out too. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I was like. Do you want children? Nah, no kids, unfortunately. I kept dealing with women in their 50s since I was like 17, but they didn't look their age though. They didn't look their, I want children too. They didn't look their age. That's where I got a lot of my eating habits from. Because a woman will feed you worse than she'll feed herself. Right? And when these women would go, they would lie that we both was lying. That was funny. When I was young, I'd be like, yeah, I'm 20. They'd be like, yeah, I'm 35. I'm like, oh, yeah? But then they'll be like, man, you such a man. Like, you just take. Then they go, I can't lie to you no more, Ben. When they used to say that, I'm like, chick, if you tell me you used to be a man, I'm throwing you off the roof. You gonna learn how to lie today. What you got to tell me? You don't want to lie about what? Okay, somebody else like the stream. Who else is there? Well, they used to always start off with like, Ben, you just such a man. You so good to me. I can't lie to you no more. What? What the hell that mean? I done ate your coochie and everything. Say something that's gonna make today your last day. I dare you. And it was a woman, your ex? Well, see, you seem to be avoiding that question. You already know I love women, so that's out there. As long as we respect each other. That's it. You seem pretty respectful. You got the blue handwriting. So let's just stay with the respect. No, because that's what y'all do. That's what a gay person will do. They say, I'm not gay, I'm bi. And then you said something about a job. I'm like, what kind of job? If you work for the CIA, give me a job. I learn how to kill quick. Well, I'll just put some structure to my killing. Who is that jumping in and out? But yeah, man. You don't mess with no other platforms. No, I mean, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Which is great actually. Because as I said, YouTube number one. People don't even know YouTube is the most watched application of everything. Like people watch YouTube more than TV. That's why this is the platform to try. Even though Twitch really is right to get popping, streaming to get popular. Like you know what I mean to get to pop. But I don't know. No, I don't know. It's really this. It's really YouTube because it's the most watched thing out there. They already came out with those numbers a while ago. YouTube has been. I told you, I don't watch nothing else. Well, whenever I come on the always pull up YouTube on the TV. Oh, good. Oh no, okay, no, you don't have to tell me nothing else. Okay. I said, if you CIA, just help me put some structure to my killing, and I'll work for you for free. Help me pay this rent too. Okay, cool. How long you been? You born in New York? Yeah. That's why the internet is so amazing, man. Cause you just never know. It's so crazy, like, cause as men, we don't have nobody to talk to. Even though people see me, they look on my page, they're like, man, he got it all. No, I don't. And you just be so surprised who you could talk to on the internet. Actually, I don't even though I ain't gonna front. I do get a lot of people to talk to for a while when I get on at a good time, cause I'm cool like that. But it's just so surprising because when I go out there, I'm outside for real, and I'm seeing how everybody moves, how everything's moving and shaking, and just to see the anger, the sadness. Just like I say, I run into that. I purposely look for happiness. Oh well, I purposely look for greatness, and I find it a lot. But it's just when I see it. Oh, how long you been in America? When I see it on the internet, it's like, wow, you got cool people out there, man. You got cool people out there. You know what I'm saying? You got cool, yeah, cool out there. Like you gotta, you know what I mean. You gotta work to find everything. You gotta work to find everything. That's why when I do find great women, just like I said, the bad ones, they'll just the bad ones. They go too hard to show that they're bad and to make it seem like all of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy how what they become. Okay. Cause you see, especially if a woman fat, like the fat one, like not even just fat. We talking about like out of shape. Cause I like a thick woman. I'll take a woman with some meat on her bones. But like the out of shape looking ones, those especially those ones, they're so angry that like a in shape man don't want them. They'll say all men are terrible, and they'll make a Facebook page, Twitter post, Snapchat post, TikTok post. They'll flood the media so much to where you start to believe the average woman, even though yeah, but no. You just gotta really put in work, and you will find great women out there. It's just I stopped sleeping with all of them. I don't really got a celebrity crush like that. I mean, I don't like to have sex with all the bad ones. Don't get me wrong, but who? Well, this is a good question. Which female celebrity would I marry? Hmm. Nah, they said Michelle Obama's a boy, so I'm gonna be careful with that. Hmm. Maya Angelou. That is a celebrity crush that I would marry. Maya Angelou, because she was women from back then. They understand men, right? Because they understand like today's woman. Me either. No, Rihanna. I'll fuck the shit out of her. I'll take Rihanna down. Excuse my language. I'll take Rihanna down. But she's hood. Like she's like a hood booger. I don't know. She a billionaire and everything. That's cool. But she a hood booger, and she really ain't. But you got these shows that are poisoning the woman's mind, like baddies with the big chin lady, whatever her name is. But I've never seen not one of those episodes. But if you don't know what baddies is, it's majority minorities. They got white there too, but it's majority minorities, women. Everybody got their body done. Small waist, big old butt. Everybody fighting, beating everybody to death. And yeah, and that is like, I promise you, you'll be so surprised who watches that terrible. See, women, girls, they will support the tearing down of, right? Because like the WNBA, they cry, oh, the NBA got to give us more money. It's more women on the planet than men. Even though recently they try to say it's equivalent, and that's only because more young boys are being born more than young girls. But it's still more women than men because boys or men are still dying faster than women. So they try to flip that statistic, but it's more women than men. If women got together and pooled all their money together and put it in the WNBA, it'll be richer, it'll be more financially successful than the NBA. But women don't support positive stuff like that. This baddie thing, a million views an episode, easy. They get 1 million views an episode, eyes closed. Girls love that shit, and it poisons them. I'm talking about, you'll see, like when I will see certain clips that go viral, it'll be like a white girl or somebody a woman in the suburbs. I remember I saw a clip one time, because you know that's the clip culture now. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Listen. What's the other show? Real Housewives. It's nothing but rich chicks fighting and beating each other, and it's like that get 10 million views a month. I'm like, you chicks support this dumb shit stuff. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what. I just remember when Anna Nicole Smith was on an episode, and I saw like a clip of that. This was before clips was even popular. But Real Housewives, Anna Nicole Smith, that's why black women, especially black girls with melanin in their skin, that's why they're losing. Anna Nicole Smith, she said, I'm going to have sex with this wrinkled old billionaire oil tycoon. I don't care how his pee-pee look like a prune. I'm going to lick his pee-pee up and down. So she get with him, and then you know how white women hustle? This is how white women hustle compared to a minority woman or minority modern girl. Anna Nicole sacrificed to sleep with that prune pee-pee. The minority woman? Oh no, she need an action figure, and we got to graduate, especially if we black. We got to graduate from college, be a sexual professional. No. And Nicole Smith, the white woman, she got with that prune pee-pee, got him to sign a beneficiary. He died. She got damn, I think like over 100. But before she died, before the old man died, this how the white woman hustle, especially with her homegirls. She said, girls, y'all need to come to this party. And this was a clip I had. So y'all need to come to, I think this is the Real Housewives show, but the one Anna Nicole was on. She said, y'all need to come to this party that my man going to. The next scene was her. She brought like 5 of her girlfriends to this party. I don't think not one white man or man in that party was under 95 years old. Now, but let me be serious. All of them men in that party was at least 70 and older. And Anna Nicole was like, I don't care how much drugs I use. I'm smart enough to know. Yeah, you see him? That's 1.5 billion right there. That's one person with that money. Him, he was 400 million. That's how you hustle. Oh man, I miss it. Oh yeah, I miss Anna Nicole too. I just miss beautiful women, even though I wouldn't even know them like that. I just love, because that's what pretty women do to me. It's like, man, why she had to die? It's just like Princess Diana. I didn't even know her too much, but it's like, damn, that's such a pretty girl. Like, why she had to die? Like Aaliyah, the singer. I was like, damn, she is so pretty and like, why she had to go? That's where the money is. Yeah, yeah, but my people made jokes like, listen. I don't, but that's why it's just because I'm a traditional man. Because like when a lot of these old women, I done gave some old women a pee before, and it's just I got to get out of this way of thinking though, because I treat women extremely well. That's why I can do what I do. That's why men want to kill me and all types of dumb stuff, right? That's why they hate me. And listen, I'm ready for whatever. Now especially now I know. These women will always try to give me a whole bunch of money. Yeah, they'll always try to, like, and I'm talking about thousands of dollars. And I used to be like, I'm good, chill out. What you think, I'm a chick? Like, chill. Until one day, one of them, she was the administrator at CUNY College, and she had filed her taxes, and she gave me like $2,000. And I'm like, I'm good. Please chill out. Because with me, I bathe my woman. I massage my woman head with my hands till she falls asleep. That stuff relaxes me. That's why I can't be with so many. Because when you treat women like that, they're going to make it hard for you to leave you. Like, they're not leaving you easy. They'll try to hurt you. They'll like try to kill you behind that. And they'll tell you that too. First, this is the same thing all of them will say. First, they'll go, you spoiling me, right? David, if a chick tell you that, buy a bulletproof vest. Buy a bulletproof vest. Let's see. Yeah, Aaliyah was out here doing her thing. And you know what's funny? People don't even know that whole story like that. When that plane crashed with Aaliyah, it killed her instantly. But this is how strong these guys are. Her bodyguard, he was like 6'8", 275, something like that, 300 pounds. That plane crashed. He still was alive. And when they took him out the crash, the fire department guy, they was all looking at him. They said, man, we was looking at him like he's Superman. That plane crashed and he was the only survivor. But then when he went to the hospital, he died because of the all internal bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, wow, that's a story. Right. Who they gave sleeping pills to? No, if you're talking about the Aaliyah died on impact, I believe. And Nicole Smith, she died from overdosing. And some people don't even even with Michael Jackson, people really don't know like. Oh yeah, no, Aaliyah, they didn't give her no. She died off of the plane crash impact. That's the black. Well, you know exactly who she is. You said Queen of the Dams. Oh, did it? I know she died on the plane. I mean, from a plane crash. Did they drug her while she was up there? You never know. You never know because it's a lot of Once people get rich, a lot of people, these groups come to them, and then they start dealing with these groups like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was in the Illuminati. They killed his behind. You know what I mean? Because they had the flight plans. The flight plans for that day already told that weather was going to be like that. And he still went up. The pilot still went up there. You know what I'm saying? So they killed him. There's a lot of and people. And then when I started to research it a little bit, I didn't do deep research. But people was like, oh, Kobe Bryant was a part of this. He was bad. He was part of that. He was like, oh, right? But yeah, he was part of them groups, almost like Epstein. Epstein, they didn't kill. He's still alive. Epstein, like your white counterparts, you guys are not like stupid minorities. Minorities are like, yeah, we too gangster. We know snitching. Not no white people. White people gonna get your DNA. Yeah, that's blood. Oh, he old type positive. It was him. So they lied talking about he died, hung himself. That's the jail in the Bronx. It's a bunk bed that you could stand up and you'll be taller in the bunk bed. But they said that he hung himself off the side. No, they faked his death. All right. That's why his brother kept going hard. Let me get the body. Let me get the body. They don't want to give the body. But then his brother just stopped going hard. So I'm like, Epstein mother went to him like, brother, I'm alive. Shut the hell up and stop going to the paper looking for my body. Because Epstein, he was a small player in the game, but he was a player though. He was a player because trafficking, especially little boys. There's an article, cause that's why when these gay niggas kept trying to drug me, I'm like, yo, I gotta study these gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? They got an article called "Men Get Raped Too," all right, where they're a major part of the sex trade. It's not just little girls. What they try to do, because number one, guys are not gonna tell, girls will tell, but still rape victims, which is a terrible thing to do to somebody. But girls will tell way faster than a guy. So guys will keep that trauma and it will mentally F them over. You know what I'm saying? And they'll turn into like an Epstein or a Puff Daddy. I'm thinking I'm on AI. I was about to say AI. What happened with Abercrombie and Finch again? But what happened to that? I don't know the story like that. What happened again? Yeah, he did the same thing to the guys. You don't know. That's why it's like when you see a lot of these guys, they fold. I can't. Kevin Hart. He got compromised. Usher. That's why because of these groups, before you could get to that 100 million, they gonna be right there. They purposely been put them gatekeepers. These gatekeepers, they purposely got majority of them. I would say at least 65% of the gatekeepers, they're gay guys, and they're gonna tell you, we want some, we need you to give us head and so on and so forth. No. Yeah. Model. The fashion industry is where that's how they find you. Especially when you become popular, they're gonna give you that stylist, and that stylist is gonna try you. That's like especially a photographer, man. I know famous young photographers that take pictures of Oprah. Every time I go out to do content, oiled up and flying there, a shooter always comes to me, and very few of them are actually official, but all of them think they're gonna rape somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, that's why I've been trying to go hard to figure this internet thing out, man. Just having all this trouble with it, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? Falling behind on a certain bill. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make this internet thing work, man. I'm gonna make it work, because I'm like, damn, am I gonna start sleeping with all these chicks and have them help me? Like, how you? I don't know. Like, I'm not doing it. Because if I start sleeping with all these women again, I'm gonna become too happy, and a man should not be that happy. Yeah, yo, it's crazy. Yo, it is. It's a lot. That's why it's like when certain things happen, and I'd be like, yo, how the hell did that happen? Like, why did that happen? That's why when I look at stuff celebrities go through, it's not just them that go through it. If you are making yourself the best version of yourself, especially if you've got melanin in your skin and you're a straight man, things get real. It's worse for you. It's worse for you. But I don't try to pay attention to that too much, because I try to not let nobody trick me out my spot. But it's difficult, man. It's difficult. It is difficult. It can become difficult. As I say, you'll be out there, somebody who don't even know you will try to hurt you. But one decent thing about that is somebody who don't know you will try to help you too. You know what I'm saying? You'll be so surprised. You're like, damn, wow, that was nice. So that's the good thing about that. But All right, I'm gonna come back on at 11 o'clock, David. I don't know if you're gonna be around, but I gotta drop this other video. Well, when you put what are the other pages called? Do I? Well, I probably put them in my bio because I got 2 other pages where I really post all the videos. This page though, tons of videos. So you're really good with this page. As I said, everything's organized, labeled. You know what I'm saying? Exercise videos, herb eating videos, regular plant food eating videos, comedy videos, action scenes. I got think pieces. Think pieces is art that you present that makes people feel. I got think pieces on here, and then all the lives. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm gonna be back on at 11 if you here. You know what I mean? Come holler at me. If not, every day from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I go on for at least an hour. Today, just like I said, if the conversation get good, I rock till about 2 hours. But I love you to life, brother. Thank you for the support. I'll be back at 11. Oh,